пластинки. Эй, диджей, все нормально. Слышишь, все нормально. Играй свою музыку, диджей. Давай, 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 кислотный диджей. Эй, кислотный мьюзик. Эй, кислотный people. Эй, давай, давай, веселей. Кислотный диджей. Эй, кислотный мьюзик. Эй, кислотный people. Эй, давай, давай, веселей. Кислотный диджей. Эй, кислотный мьюзик. Эй, кислотный people. Эй, давай, давай, веселей. Кислотный диджей. Эй, кислотный мьюзик. Эй, кислотный people. Эй, давай, давай, веселей. Давай, давай, веселей. Давай, давай, веселей. Ты высоко где-то там, ты звезда моей любви и не равняясь годам. Меня с собой позови, ты перестань удивляться. Ты лучше поверь, что я могу не стесняться, что могу быть твоей. Yo, people, hey, music, hey, DJ.
How is everyone today? Good evening, everybody. We're here to watch the dude, the gentleman. But until then, hold on, I messed up my monitor. What the hell am I doing? While we're waiting for this, we're going to finish the rest of this video of DSP getting spanked by a monkey. It's usually the opposite.
Crackers.
How is everybody doing
Just
today?
kill me.
Splendid, I hope.
To look upon a picture such as this and wonder aloud how it would feel to crack its skull open with a frying pan.
How's it going, Little Shadow? Hello, Dustin.
It sucks.
Ah, nah.
It's fucking terrible.
He got the poo on me.
Develop me.
Why did they hate monkeys so much?
He ignored the firecrackers again. Come on.
Yes. It seems like you would want to go with A.
Oh, here we go. It's over. Yeah, you can't do it. I used it. Nothing happened.
How's it going, Roman? I'll be that monkey. Oh god, that's a great LTG quote. I'll be that monkey with the BBC.
Anytime I lose is fake.
Even with the resistance, I still died.
You're standing right on top of it.
I blocked. I blocked. Bullshit.
Uh-oh, Swaggin is toxic. Look at that really negative comment.
Not so sure about that.
I had one of those segments in my micro This Is How You Don't Play.
The resistance to terror doesn't even really do that much. It's pretty much a waste of time. Oh, really?
Yeah, that seems like it actually works.
I'm dead now. It's so dumb. Why do you ignore the fucking fireworks, you fucking
Vintage tree wrap.
piece of shit? Why do you ignore the game mechanic?
This monkey's having the
bringing
time of
game
his
to
life, really.
life? I give up. Just kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Poor chipmunk back there.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Is he back?
It really is so bad. It's terrible.
Oh, he is.
Exciting, no. Pretty exciting. Good stuff here.
Hey, there he is.
Excited for this tonight because tonight we're actually going to be finishing
That's
up.
about right, Dustin.
Tonight we're going to be finishing up the,
Come on.
where the hell is Oblivion? There it is. Tonight we're going to be finishing up the Thieves Guild quest line.
And he says he's going to go for the
which,
skeleton key.
we've been doing
That's
for
what he
a
was
while,
talking
for a
about in
couple of
chat.
weeks now, right? So many Thieves Guild missions. And this is the last one, the big heist for Gray Fox. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, the
to,
ninja guy.
See how it pans out. Apparently it's multifaceted, like multi-steps to it to get through the entire
Oh, that's the entire
thing.
stream. This dude, with how long he
and I'm
takes to
curious
do
see how
anything,
long it will
that's a
take us
longer
tonight,
mission.
honestly.
That's the entire mission.
I'm hoping that we will actually complete the whole, the whole heist.
Goodbye,
on
Atomic
tonight's
Heart.
stream, because I would actually
Couldn't
like
uninstall
to,
you on my own time. I had to get you
possibly
out of here
get
now.
a skeleton key afterward, and then move on to other stuff. At this point, we've now been doing like every guild for so
We?
long, I think it's probably time for us to head into the Imperial
I don't
City.
think I had anything to do with
Been
that.
in the Imperial
Morning
City
stream was
many
pretty
times
toxic.
since
I heard that he got
these,
cranky,
These guilds, now we can kind of full-fledged
but
head
I'm
in
still
there.
waiting on some videos of it. I
And do
kind of
sword
caught up a
missions and
little
all the
bit.
other
I
things
heard
that
about
we're
his
doing in
Hogwarts
the
rant, how
city.
it's everyone's fault. That well, it's
And
not.
having the master
It's not
lock
his
for,
fault, but it's kind of the game developer's fault. They need to make a game that's interesting
Excited for tonight,
constantly.
chill streaming. I'm
Otherwise,
happy.
his
This is my
viewers will
final
get
stream of the
confused
week.
and bored
It
and
allows us
stupid.
to relax and chill, no stress, no fuss, right? Just kind of
Oh, get this off the screen. What the hell am I doing?
Time. Talk with you guys a little bit here early before we get started. How's everyone tonight?
I was doing all right.
Marvin says, make sure you have plenty of lockpicking tools before you do this. I mean, should we get the skeleton key first? But isn't that its own quest line? And that's
I don't
the
even
thing,
think
like,
you're
when
high
you
enough
go
level
into
to get
this
it.
Quest line.
It's a pretty short
know,
quest, DSP. It'll only take you 6 or 7 hours.
We've been going for this quest line for a while. So I feel like we should just focus in on the quest line.
It is. I think that's another reason why he's a clone. He's talking about multiple fills.
Ronald said the skeleton key takes 5 minutes. Maybe we should do it then. Maybe we should just do it. But isn't it true that when you use the skeleton key, your lockpicking never increases anymore?
No, that's not true.
Right? Like it's just
No, that's not true.
forever. You know, you're stuck at the same level. You don't level up from it anymore. I think.
You
By the way, I
think
just
wrong.
realized I haven't slept in the game in a million years, so I never leveled up. Oops. I definitely leveled up a long time ago and never slept. Oopsie poopsie.
Gravedigger World
How you
Order.
guys doing?
I only saw the
How'd you like
gameplay
your
a bit. I
week?
got
What did you think of the week overall?
Spurrier is complaining.
What a variety week we
I
had,
got
right? We
really
had
cranky about it too.
Oblivion and Ishin on the late
Just
streams.
eat your
We had
chicken
Hogwarts
fingers,
and
DSP.
Wolong on the daytime streams. We had a fun react today. We had my final review of the last
I
of Us
hate
that went
this
out. I
sushi.
reviewed,
It doesn't taste like
Joker
chicken fingers.
earlier in the week, right? A lot of good stuff this week. I hope you
Hogwarts
guys
rant
had
was
a
pretty
good time
bad.
with me.
Doesn't
It's
understand that the
definitely
only
gonna
reason
be
he got day one views was because he
interesting,
got
to
it
say the
early
least,
and
especially
everyone's played it.
starting
What?
podcast on
How dare you,
Thursday.
Roman?
Did you guys
I'll have you know
hear
that
the
day
announcement
one
the
views
past
have nothing to
couple
do
days?
with it.
You know that I'm not going to be here Thursday morning.
turn
on
down the
usual
gain. That's
time
way
for
too
the
high.
Podcast.
There we go. That's a little better.
And you know, depending on how it goes,
I'm excited. I took
really
off
steer it into
Thursday for the
one direction
podcast.
or another. Although, quite frankly, I don't think that the people who regularly watch my gameplay will give two craps about it.
Why not?
You guys are here to chill with me and have fun with games. You don't care about drama outside of these streams.
But
Neither do
no,
I.
Phil, I like
But
you
that's
as a
what these
person, so I'm going to
trackers
follow you
do.
anywhere.
You just pull me into it. And so this podcast that was supposed to be something super fun is now going to be an interrogation for several hours.
Why don't you just don't show
But I
up,
guess it is what
DSP?
it is, right?
Yeah, he's currently crying.
I agree with you, Gavin. He says Wulong playthrough is rocky. The Japanese games, it's just kind of a blah, blah, blah. Oblivion is holding it down. See, that's
What?
the thing with Like a Dragon Ishin. It's just like old Yakuza's. The old Yakuza.
Are you
like
on
Yakuza
drugs,
4 and 5
Gavin?
are very much like that. Like blah, blah, blah. Lots of long cutscenes. And a lot of people aren't used to that, and they're kind of like,
I
oh,
get it entirely, Gravedigger.
turned off.
I don't
I'm
think
kinda
it's going to
used
be
it, so I
anything
think with the
particularly
older
interesting,
Yakuza,
but I
that's
want to
why
be
I'm
able to
doing
see it
Ishin a lot.
live in case something does pop
But I
off.
agree with you with Wolong. Wolong is just the only reason people enjoy it is to see me suffer, die a million times, rage, and then persevere over it. But I don't really get enjoyment.
What
out of
if
it.
I'm a
just
fan
not
who
getting
doesn't get
it.
enjoyment out of that?
I'm gonna keep playing it 'cause
He is
people
very
supporting
early.
it, so what are you gonna do, right?
He's like 15 minutes early, really.
What time is the podcast? All right, Thursday morning. Normally my show.
I'm going to
starts
ask
at
later,
10:45
just to
a.m.
be an asshole.
I'm going to be on their podcast. It's called Side Scrollers. You can find the Side Scrollers channel on YouTube if you search for it. They have their own channel, their own show. It's been going on for about a month now. I'm gonna
You're
be on
right,
it
Gravedigger. I really
9
am.
a.m. Pacific time. Okay, so much earlier.
But
than my
I've
normal
missed a
stream.
lot
I'm
of
getting up,
key
like,
DSP
extra early.
moments,
I'm having multiple
and I'm hoping I
coffees.
can at least
I'm
catch
pumping
this one.
myself full of readiness.
My
just to
hope
wake
is
up
that it
for
goes perfectly
There's nothing
according
like
to
getting
plan
up
for
2 hours early
DSP
in the
until the
morning
very
to
end
go
when
and get grilled for
Craig
several
out of
hours
nowhere
about
says,
drama, right?
"Oh,
I mean, it's
and
great.
that's something else I
So
wanted
yeah,
to
it's
ask you,
gonna
Phil.
start around 9 a.m. my
How do
time,
you justify
and their show
committing
usually typically
fraud
goes an hour to an hour and a half,
on
but considering
your
the
bankruptcy?
circumstances, likely it's going to end up being longer than that. I almost predict 2 to 3 hours. I'm serious about that too. Like I predict it'll probably be a much longer show
pre-stream.
than they've ever done because they're just gonna.
I really started watching DSP during his Elden Ring playthrough. Oh man, that was a rough playthrough.
To another, I just know it. So once that's done, whenever that show ends, whatever that is, then I'm gonna come over here to DSP Gaming and we're gonna start up a stream. All right.
We?
And then it's gonna be
The
whatever.
clones
It's
and
gonna
I.
kind of be like a decompression stream from whatever just happened on the podcast.
Why do you think
Side
it's going to be
scroller.
necessary to have a decompression
You know,
stream,
just
DSP?
talk
Do
a
you
little bit about
anticipate
it. I
getting
wanna
shit
get
on
you
like
guys, I want
crazy?
your opinions on how it went. Because here's the thing, I'm gonna be on their show to talk to them. I'm not going to be interacting with their stream chat or anything. I'm just there to talk to them. And
Yeah,
answer
because
their
that stream
questions.
chat
That's
is
it.
going to be tearing into you.
So it's not like I'm gonna have any interaction with any audience. It's just them. So once I'm done,
I
then
needed
can
to
sit here
commit
and have
fraud.
interaction with you guys
They
and find out
made
what
me
you're
commit
doing,
fraud.
right? So anyway, I can't tell you when I'm actually starting my content on Thursday because I don't know how long the show will
Oh, that'd be
run,
awesome,
how long it's
Dustin.
gonna be.
That gets
I
some
told
sort of
them I would stick
6D
around as
hyper
long as they
chess.
want. So very well, it could go several hours, in which case my streams start super late.
Yeah, I need to. I'm setting up a new
Gameplay
layout,
for stream
Lackey
on
Bracky,
Thursday.
and that's going to be part of it. I
Maybe
want to have the
we'll
clone
just talk about
count.
the show. I
Quit,
don't know.
quit peering into the
This is
future,
what
Lackey
happened.
Bracky.
Okay, that's the way I'm approaching it. Now next week, obviously,
I'm gonna try and have it all set up by the interview, because I wanna have it
if I can. I
for
don't know
that.
if I can, but I'm gonna try. You know, I want to make good progress in the other games. I want to have a fun react stream on Saturday. I want to do all the usual stuff. I'm going to review Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, on Thursday or Friday, depends on
No,
time.
no, don't do that.
So, I also have I already have positive updates on stuff to talk about, so I'm going to save it. You know, no reason to talk
What's
about
the
positive updates
update?
tonight.
Tell me now.
But like, I already have an idea what the next movie's going to be that I'm going to watch and stuff like that. So, let's do a quick
He
shout
keeps
out. I gotta
dipping
put
in and
another
out of
shit
focus.
already.
It's bugging me.
Hit. From anonymous tipper, tipped $1.25. I've been enjoying your reviews of The Last of Us show. I wish you would actually
How?
review the PS5 remake so I can.
Did you take several blows to the head? How did you like those?
It only takes 3 to 4 streams to beat. It'll probably get great support. I completely disagree. I played the
Alright.
game at launch. I played it again a year later. The remake's the same game. It's not even a remake. It's barely a remaster. It's literally the same game. I don't see why anyone would care. Being honest, you know, I don't
What
think
game?
anyone would care. But I was not paying $70 for it. I outright said to everyone, there's absolutely under no circumstances am I paying $70 to play exactly the same game that I played, you know, years and years ago with graphic tweaks. That's just stupid.
What game is it?
I already bought the game twice already.
Resident
I had
Evil?
actually said when it launched last year, if someone wanted to consider donating it, then maybe I would play it. But no one,
Oh, Last of Us?
cared enough. I was like, well, I don't care. I'm not dropping.
I don't know.
it.
Anytime
I played it
DSP
twice
says
already.
something that contradicts himself, I hope he at least gets called out. But I ain't going to give that podcast a view. No, I get it.
So thank you for the tip, anonymous tip. Appreciate that, guys. This is my
That's
last
what
one of the week.
I've mentioned
So
that. That's
if
what I
you
really
would,
hope. I
please
don't
support the stream in
I
any
don't
way.
hope
It's
that
greatly
Craig grills
appreciated,
this
whether that's
dude.
simply
But what I
liking the
hope
stream,
is that Craig
whether
doesn't
that's
get
an
fooled
actual
by him
contribution,
and calls him
like a
out
super chat or a
right there in his
super
face.
tip or a membership or a gifted membership. We were trying to hit a certain members number today. We were 2 away.
Yeah, he's talking
We
about
hit
Last of
that
Us. That's what
members
he's talking
number
about.
earlier. Then I went on
Hey, how's it
break,
going,
I
First
came back,
Dragon?
lost like 5 members, and I was like, oh,
Dragon boy.
so close to what I wanted for growth.
What I'm really
And
hoping
then it
is
goes
that Cat comes on stream.
So anyway, I got
Hell yeah.
one member tonight. If we get one new member tonight, that would be spectacular. It would make me happy.
You play GTA Definitive version?
I agree. The Last of Us did have good multiplayer.
I mean, yeah.
It did. I liked the multiplayer of the first game, and then they removed it and charged more money.
I don't know why he played
This
that
is
Definitive
remarkable.
Edition.
We removed features and charged you more money. Wow.
That's what DSP does.
Yowza.
He removes all kinds of features and still asks for the same money, if not more.
Anyway,
No one can do what DSP does.
I actually have some things to when I finish the stream tonight. I gotta do some
Now,
testing.
you don't even get
I've
to
already got
get the membership goals,
basically
but I
my
still
camera
need that
and my
money.
microphone are working with
Cool.
the method by which the
Yeah,
site
Cat never
guys do their
stops.
podcast, but I have to test because here's the thing. This is the big thing right here. You
Yeah.
guys know what this is, right?
Yeah, it's a toilet seat cover.
This is my neck phones, and the reason I wear neck phones
It's because you're a
because,
bitch and you can't clean your ears.
because I get ear infections.
Yeah, because you're
right?
gross.
But
You shower
I
on a
don't
monthly
wanna have
basis.
headphones on for the show with these guys, and there's echo, because it's just audio. It's not, you know, there's not like I'm playing a video game and there's ambient noise or anything. It's just us talking. So if I use that, likely there's going to be a lot of echo. So I actually have my old ass headphones that I'm going to plug in and try to get to work with my PC tonight and see make sure they still
Huh?
work and everything.
Why would you need
Just
to
that show.
plug it in to see if it works? Don't say just regular
Those
headphones?
guys, because it
Or
was
no,
so
what am I saying? He's probably got some sort of like
echo the whole time. Sound like shit.
German engineered super headphones. It was really cheap though. It was like $5.
Oh, I completely 100% agree with you.
That
We can check
podcast is definitely going to die out in a few
I wish
months
the
if they
podcast
blow it
would
with
just
Phil.
be a fun discussion of old times without having to be some kind of a court appearance. I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with you.
people are going
I
to shit on
just hope
Craig
they're
like
willing to-
crazy.
I get the feeling what they're going to do is they're going to say, "Hey, can you introduce yourself? Can you explain your history? You know, with
Did you do
us
anything
on the
wrong?
show And everything." And I probably will give my history. You know,
Have you?
I actually
Would you
went
say that you've done anything wrong,
which is
Phil?
the website where
No.
Cyclers used to be.
All right, well, that's the
In
interview. Thank you,
2000s,
everyone.
I was a fan of them before I was ever a YouTuber. Seriously. And then it was actually while watching Screw Attack that I saw the angry video.
DSP, can you tell the story of when you
That's
got
what
those
inspired
neck
me
phones
in some
about how you were a
way to
humongous
become a
shithead
YouTuber
throughout?
myself, you know, so it wasn't for those guys.
Yeah, it's their fault he got an ear infection. This is going to be great because after they shit on him and he runs away, he can say that too. And they also gave me an ear infection. Fuck them.
Every freaking day. Now today that's normal, but back then that was rare that anyone on the internet was putting out new content daily. And that's kind of what I strived to be when I started on
You
YouTube.
definitely did it daily.
Every day.
19 times
So-
daily.
That's what I mean, like, and I could talk about my MagFest. I hung out with them at MagFest 2007, way before MagFest ever blew up, and it was more of like a homegrown small event.
Man, see,
I was
DSP
hanging out
was
with
in
them
it from the
playing in a
beginning.
Modern Warfare 2
Always.
tournament, judging a
He's
rock
like a
band
hipster
concert,
before hipsters
all
were
this
cool.
stuff. I could talk all about that, and that'd be a really cool reference at the beginning.
You know, gaming? I did that before anybody else did. Phil, didn't video games
Yeah, I
get
need, like,
invented in the
cold water.
50s?
I mean, like cups of
Yeah.
ice water.
I was there.
Coming down my head. I'll turn up the intensity of my light
DSP,
here.
can we talk
I'll
about how
turn
you
it
grew a
back so it looks
panda?
like there's,
DSP,
like, a
can we
halogen
talk
lamp
about...
on my face, like,
Hey, GoFundMe for bailout Jenna. I don't know who Jen is, and I never groomed a panda. What, like I sat down and like got ticks out of its fur or something? That never happened.
Darth Goldbox, Craig knows who I am. Stuttering Craig is the owner and operator of Sidescroller. Okay? He knows who I am because he was the person who also owned and operated
DSP,
Screw
would
Attack
you
back in the
recommend
day.
working at some
And we had
place that
interactions. I was
involves
a guest at
helicopters?
Screw Attack Gaming Convention 2013.
His aunt
as a
also
YouTuber.
had multiple kinds
So
of
he knows
gout.
me.
Yep, her
We
fault.
just haven't had any interaction in a million years. You know, he knows who I am. The thing is, he had no idea about any of this controversial
He's texting me.
nonsense about the internet. You know, that happened on the internet in the last, 10 years or so. So that's why he was shocked when he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have him as a guest," and all my detractors just bombarded him with stuff. He's like, "What the hell is this?" You know.
He didn't really quite say it like that. He was
Charlie,
like, what the
reason I
hell
feel
is
like it's an
this?
Interrogation is because it's going to be. He says, "Why do you feel like it's an interrogation if you have nothing to hide?" Because it will be. Those guys are essentially neutral parties. They
So
are
how's it
not
gonna be an
informed.
interrogation?
All they've been bombarded with for 2 weeks is negative shit about me. So now, of course, they want to hear from me and see what's real, what's not, what's my take on all of it.
What's your take on you
it is an
clearly
interrogation
doxing
for
this
sure,
guy?
That's what it is. But the thing is, it's a neutral interrogation. I'm not going into this with any nervousness whatsoever.
So it's more of a
because I know
questioning
there's
than an
nothing to be afraid of.
interrogation. Interrogation is
I've
inherently
already
kind of
given my
negative
answers
sounding.
to all their horse shit. You know what I mean?
You want to play the game? Wonder how many Hogansville pulled off all that money that Dents gave him to keep Will Long alive earlier. Yeah,
Sean says, "What made you
two,
do that
which makes it
podcast?
really
Why did you
sad.
do Side-Scrollers? Because it wasn't
DSP
supposed to
will
be
hopped
me
up on
doing the
Goofballs,
podcast
likely
with the
will
interview.
next
It was
left.
supposed to be me just hanging out with a bunch of other gamers and having.
He'll
kind
have
of a
2
good
hours
time.
of
They
sleep.
invited me.
That's
I
what
had
he's
known
going
that
to
they
use
were
to bail
recording.
out of it, Anime
Okay, I
Requester.
was aware of
He's
it.
going to not
And
show
I
up
was interested in
and
when
say,
you started
"Oh,
watching their
sorry,
show,
it's just
because I
so
used to listen to them
tired. Will
20
do
years
like
ago, in the
savings
2000s,
time
seriously.
and
And
I'm
I was
sorry.
excited
I
to
guess
watch
we
the
just
show
can't
again,
do the
and
interview."
Lo and behold, as I'm interested in listening to the show, Craig emailed me out of the blue. It's been like
And
20,
said,
it's been 10
"Phil,
years
I love your
since the last time
content,
I talked to this guy.
and I have
Back
not
in
seen
9
anything
years,
negative about you.
2014 was the last time I talked to him about maybe going to
You want an
South
interview?
Africa Convention 2014, but then I backed out because I moved across the country and I couldn't afford it.
Something else I'm
anyway,
kind of hoping for is
he
that
emailed
one of
me
the
out.
other
He's like,
goofballs
"Hey,
on
want to
that
show as a guest?"
podcast
I was like,
has
"Yeah,
been
I'll be a guest.
quietly
Why not?
researching all
That's
of
kind of fun, a
DSP,
good
and he's
variety
ready.
show or whatever. Sounds like
Or
exactly
she,
what I'm trying
whichever
to do this
character.
year. If you haven't noticed this year, I'm trying to branch out and do different stuff, right? I'm not just doing the same old thing. I got a brand new setup behind me, brand new visuals, everything.
There's no
looking
real
so much
new
better,
setup there,
right?
DSP.
We've got
You got some
a
table
change
with some
to the way the
crap
goals
on
work
it.
on the stream. I'm no longer doing monthly goals. Now we're doing, daily goals instead. Big events are just going to happen on my content.
Remember
now.
when he was
I got
talking
a whole
about
new
they're
react
making you
channel,
pay
new
more
goals,
for
new
less?
style of content, a weekly react show, new reviews. Right? I've got all this stuff going on. Now would be a cool time to kind of branch out. Hey, if I'm going to appear on a podcast as a guest, it gives me an opportunity to promote my stuff.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
do
what
you
it all
like?
boils
Check out
down to.
DSP Gaming. You
It
want
gives me an
react style
opportunity to
content from
promote
someone
my
who's just getting into
stuff.
it? Check out DSP
Basically, I
Reacts,
want a
you
new
know? Maybe I'll get a
platform to
few
pick
extra
Gnosis
views
from.
there because of it. It's a nice opportunity to branch out.
I'd like to hope so, Dustin. I hope one of them just pops it out.
Nim Duo says, hey DSP Gaming, what's up? What's going on, Nim Duo? How are you?
That was a cool conversation. I don't want to hear about Derek, though. As much as Derek annoys me, let's try and stay focused. Don't bring Derek into this. Derek's his own issue. But DSP's definitely going to talk about the
that's what I
Escort
mean, like, if you
saga,
guys
but he's not
want
going to
to
bring up
attend the podcast, by all means, please do.
managed
But
to
it's good.
debunk the
one
whole
thing you'll
Escort
see
saga,
on that show
which
that you
was the
usually don't
trolls.
see here is me interacting with someone live, right? Like someone actually talking to me and having a back and forth conversation. I talk with you guys every day.
DSP,
you just hear my
so
voice.
whatever
It's
ended
actually
up
the actual
happening
back
with
and forth
that
me and other humans, but you really don't hear it that often. Right?
Escort saga
Almost never.
thing? Who revealed that it
But
was all
outside of
fake?
that, yes, you're gonna
My
have a little
viewers!
opportunity with those guys. I'm sure
I've
you're gonna
talked
answer
to your
questions
viewers. They
that,
have maybe
you
8 brain
probably
cells
know the
amongst a
answers.
lot of them.
Will there literally be any new information divulged? I don't know. Probably not.
Probably.
If it is, it's not going to be anything
I'm hoping
too
Craig
crazy.
isn't
Oh
gonna
my
be a
God,
total
Joe,
lame ass about this.
The same kind of nonsense. A lot of people have said who they attend my content here they're here to chill and play games. They don't want to hear that nonsense. They don't want to hear the drama, so they really don't care.
That's not true. Sometimes people in the chat are asking about it, and then they get yelled at. So you're not allowed to even be curious. That's not true.
Starting up here on
Like this guy says, I hate the drama. He's playing around. Jurgen.
That's exactly right. QFFAFFAF. I have no idea how to say her name. QFFF. I'll watch the interview, but I guess it's more for people who don't watch you on the regular. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's for. Or if anything, it's going to be a central place to go.
Debunk one.
for
The
all
issues
of my
you did
answers
these
that I've already given
new
on this
setup
stuff
years.
on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's going to be, rather than it.
He's still talking. Yeah, Izzy Jones. Get comfy. You might want to even get a snack or something. I think DSP's record for pre-stream, I think it was 3 hours.
Right.
And I don't think I'm exaggerating by
Yes, it
much.
is live. It is a live show.
Because he
They
got on
broadcast
to
it
something
from that
really
YouTube channel,
dumb, and it
9
transitioned
a.m.,
into a 3-hour rant.
Pacific time. Every day.
And then he
Monday
tried to
through
say it was like a
Friday.
Q&A
It's all
session, but no, it was still the pre-stream.
It's a live show. And then after that, it goes, you know.
Who the
on
fuck is it
internet
for
after
then?
that. You can watch it as a
Honestly, it's
podcast.
kind of for the detractors, but even they don't care. Started after a failed one in February.
What's
Your
your
daily
channel name
member
again? Well,
started.
the name
Yeah.
of the show is Side Scrollers.
Yep,
However,
debunked.
I don't know actually what the channel name is because it used to be Stuttering Craig's channel on YouTube. But when he relaunched Side Scrollers last month, he rebranded it to be Side Scrollers.
He
So I
always
don't
does
know
things
actually
so
if
much
you find
later
Side
after
Scrollers
people
or Stuttering
request
Craig
it.
or Side Scrollers, but if you search for it,
Shockingly later.
you'll find you'll see
So
all
much
ones,
so that the
like
people who
5
initially
episodes a week
complained
for the
about it
last
are
4
long
weeks
gone.
Of Side Scrollers. That's it. So.
But he says, you guys been asking for it. I almost promise
going
you
on,
that no
Tyler?
one in the room now was
Good
asking
to see you
for
here
it
tonight.
before.
Sounds good. You don't ever have to tell me that, though.
We
You tell
want
me
to
about
see
your
you
internet,
do
you're
direct
gonna
capture.
anyway.
Those
You don't
people
have to.
left
You just go ahead and do
long
it
ago.
if you're going to do it, and if not, don't worry about it.
I remember the days when he had 15-minute pre-streams. I miss those days. Yeah, he got pretty quick into the action.
Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. Average at
And I
best
think
is
it was because he
exciting,
was still a little
because
drunk and he
maybe
wanted to
something
play
will come
before he
from this,
passed
if nothing
out.
else, maybe some new connections. You never know what may come. And if nothing comes of it, then nothing comes of it. Right? And if that's the case, that's the case, right?
Now, what
Big
we're going to
deal.
have to be
No
careful
skin off
for
my
is that
back, no
DSP
big
doesn't,
loss
when he's in these
or anything
situations
like
where he has
that.
to do an interview, he's very
Business as
tight-lipped.
usual around
So
here.
I'm hoping,
If I get
that's why
one
I'm hoping that
person
Craig can call him out
to
on the
come
shit.
hang out on
Because that's the only
DSP
time we're going to get
or
something
DSP
out of
Ask the
DSP,
Bull,
is if someone can very cleverly trip him
but
up.
It's not really that. You know what I mean?
DSP's
Like,
on his best behavior during these
it's
interviews.
not a huge deal. You know.
He
Hopefully
actually
it's
thinks
possible.
before he speaks during these interviews, which is shocking.
The
You should
channel
probably
name
do
was
that all the
actually officially
time.
changed to Side Scrollers. Okay, so there you go. So you got to search for Side Scrollers.
I think they are trying to profit off DSP. There's no real way you would invite someone without even researching remotely what they've been up to lately.
Yes, I'll be fully vested in a cowboy hat during the entire show.
I'd like to think you would be.
Yes, absolutely.
You should wear all your goofy
For every
accoutrement.
5th question that I'm asked, I will put on a hat. And
That's
then
not gonna
vest,
happen.
And then I'll switch hats.
DSP is going to
to
get through 3 questions.
Every 5th question, of course.
Yeah, he won't snort or belch, and he won't do yawning.
Tyler,
Ah,
again,
I'm so
say it again.
tired.
If you're thinking of contributing, go right ahead. You don't have to ask me questions about
I
it.
have to
You don't
work that day,
talk
but I'm
about it.
working
You
with the
just
dude
do
that told me
it,
about
right?
this clown.
You don't have
Do you
to
are you
run it by
angry
me.
at him?
It really doesn't matter. I'm not going to respond and say yes or no. Just do whatever you want.
I could
Right?
kind of see a person would be angry about learning about Phil, because Phil does piss
The vendor
one
hat
off
would
on
look great
multiple
in the
levels.
interview. Oh, I'm sure. It would totally
Like
be
his
awesome
crying, it
answering
made me mad thinking
serious
about it
questions
later,
about
but him crying
accusations
about
made
daylight
about
savings
me
time kind
with
of
a
pissed me
functional
off.
vendor hat on. I'm sure
Because
that's
people are
what
still
he's
crashing
doing.
around my neighborhood. You get so many accidents on the week of daylight savings. Meanwhile, this dude who has to move,
Dark
what,
Goldilocks, how did Wolong go today?
2
We beat another
meters to get
stage
to
and a
his
half.
office, wants
It
to
was
complain
frustrating,
about
as
it.
always. And we beat another
I
stage
didn't
and a
get
half. I
any
wasn't as
sleep.
frustrated
Oh,
as the
God.
matches. There was one
You're
loss
not
that
out
was
on the highway
frustrating,
doing
but,
this, DSP, so
you know,
shut
it was
up.
pretty smooth sailing, and some people actually helped me a little bit. They were like, "Oh, you can accentuate
Which
your
vest
armor
is he,
by doing
E-Beggar
this.
vest?
I recommend you get a lightning
We
stone
need
for
to
your
we need to
weapon.
send
It
him
works really
one
well.
where he needs
So
to
I
make
started
one,
doing some of
write
that
stuff
and
on
actually
it,
worked
like
out pretty
we'll bet
well, and I was
we'll
like, okay, this is
T-pose for
cool,
money.
'cause this is a little bit better
Nothing
now.
I could do.
You know, at least, the
It's,
system of the game makes no
Evil
effort
AJ's
whatsoever
fault.
to explain to you, but you're supposed to magically know all about. You know, people help me with that, so it looks like, you know, it'll probably
No
be the
one's
final
expecting you to
5
magically
stages
know
left, 5
anything,
story
DSP.
stages
You're
left.
expected to intuit by yourself. Did DSP never study for tests? And he came into each test be like, oh, I'm just supposed to magically know what Pythagorean theorem is. I'm just supposed to know.
At this point,
Yeah,
I seriously
you
mean
were.
this. Absolutely nothing bothers me anymore. At this point, like, I've been through so much. over
I'd take
the
my
years,
life's
it's
troubles
like
out on
decades of
DSP?
my life where
I'd like to hope so.
Harassment after next thing to screw around with me. screw with my livelihood, screw with my family, screw with my
Who?
safety.
How did I screw with
Everything.
Cat? Tell me how I
I've been
screwed with
through so
Cat.
much,
Because I don't remember this.
I don't care.
I think I remember
just
that
don't
trauma.
care. I feel anymore. I'm just like,
I was like,
I know
when
that
this is
sounds
rant over
maybe
in.
kind of sad. I've been kind of desensitized to everything on the internet. I really have been, but I just don't give a shit. It's just, it made, you're exactly right, Giga Chat. I'm just numb to it all. I just.
You're not numb to it at
It's
all.
not a
'Cause you
big
still
deal.
react
like,
to it.
literally, this show, it was gonna be fun.
Did you watch
when I
the
was a
CW
guest
Gotham
on the
Knights?
show,
No,
hang out
I haven't
with
really watched any TV
news
lately.
stories and comment on them, and usually they have a
I got
topic to talk
hooked
about,
into
like, just today they were doing collectibles. That would have been
AI
cool,
art,
all the
so I was making a bunch of
collectibles, alleys,
thumbnails and
cards,
stuff,
keep
and then I
commenting
ran
on
out of
all that
tokens or
kind of
whatever,
stuff.
which
I'm
really
having
pissed me
more, but
off.
I'm
It's this one
talking
here.
about it, right? Maybe I can show a few of the things clearing out my closet here or in the summer. Some of the things that we found that are leftovers that may have some value. That would have been
Nah.
cool, but instead
Oh.
I got to go on the show and it's got to be.
It's
literally,
called
let's
Photor,
play
F-O-T-O-R.
100 questions with Darkside Phil,
It's a scam.
which is like
It's a
no one
goddamn
else has
scam.
done it on the show.
I
And,
hope
you
I
know,
never.
It doesn't fucking bother me. It doesn't. Nothing does. It's just whatever. Life is just whatever. Enjoy the good times in life when they come, and everything else.
But realize you
could
could do nothing at all to preserve those good times. If you're making a whole lot of money, just spend it. But don't save any of it. That's stupid. HIV. She might have some sort
We
of.
shall see.
I don't know.
We'll see how it goes. And
She
go
probably
from
has so much
there. Like I said
testosterone in her
this on the
system
podcast,
that
I'll say it again. I
she
would
might
not be
have
shocked
testosterone from
if
fucking her.
after all
Like
the
some
crap
extra
those
dose.
guys have gone over in the last 2 weeks,
LTG
and
should
Downtown's
fuck her.
gonna be on the show. I would not be shocked if after this
Oh
interview,
man, I'm
I
finally
never
getting gains on my legs.
ever
Thanks,
get
Kat.
once ever again. I would
No
not be shocked.
problem.
But at the same time,
She talks like
that's
DSP
their
too
prerogative.
all of a
It's up to
sudden.
them. The ball's always in their court because it's their show, you know. So I guess we'll see how it goes.
But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on some new thumbnails and a new template, or yeah, stream template. I'm excited. That might be
Alright,
what I do
guys,
tomorrow. I
well,
might
thanks
not
for
stream
likes
tomorrow.
already.
Just work on
Remember,
that
every
so I
stream
can have
do
that
aim
ready
for
for
100
the
likes.
interview
If we
tomorrow,
get 100
or the
likes
day
tonight,
after
I'll
it. I
do a
mean,
celebratory bubble blow, and yes, I'll go full screen if you so desire.
try Playground
Tonight.
AI. It's free.
Yeah. Any
That's cool. The
contributions
bummer
tonight
thing
is
about this
greatly
Photor
appreciated.
place
My final
is that it
finish
does
is
look
I am
really
off
cool.
tomorrow. I'll not be here tomorrow.
And
Please have a safe and good
it's
day.
such a tragedy
Watch
that
my
I'm going to
content
go ahead and look it
tomorrow.
up,
Please
though.
feel free.
I definitely will.
You
And
know,
it's such a bummer
feel
because it was
free
something like, you had
that,
200 tokens. But by the
for all
time
of
you
you
actually figure out
to
what
just
it is you're
relax, have a
doing,
good
you're
one.
down to
Hey, enjoy my
50.
content if
So,
you want. Like the videos,
well,
leave comments if
that's
you
because
want.
I have
That
a
was
slow
fun.
learning
Read
curve
all
on
my
that.
stuff if you could.
A rainy
And,
day fund
like
is
I
when
said,
you
I
just
will
ball
be
up your
here
money and throw it
first
in the
thing
rain.
morning, Thursday. I'll be on the show. If
It's
you want
when the
to watch it,
money's
I'll
raining
let
in,
everyone know
baby.
via all the avenues, whether it's Twitter
Cats
or
never
post it up
touch
on my
DSP in
community
any
tab
way
here.
except in
I'll
passing.
let everyone
Yeah, I
know
think
when
she
I'm going
punches him
live and what the
occasionally.
plan is. Once
Maybe
we know exactly
gives
what
him
it is.
titty twisters or
Okay?
something, but that's about it.
Did I ever have a Shamrock Shake or a McFlurry? I know.
Where-
for a fact
why
I had a
are you
Shamrock
sawing
Shake once
around
a
like
million
that,
years
dude?
ago, and I hated it.
Do you need one of those
I don't
ass
like
cushions?
McDonald's shakes. They're gross. They're not even real dairy. So.
Oh, you really care about that, DSP. Yeah, this isn't real milk. I know what milk
Fox Harris
tastes
says
like.
you were right
All
about
right,
the
sir, did you
protocol.
want one or
For
not?
myself, it's not perfect, but it is pretty good, and I actually don't find it very difficult about 8 hours in. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 segments coming up that are pretty challenging.
Like, I was trying to make some images of
All I'm gonna say
DSP
is
with the
this. This is not
AI,
a spoiler,
and I
this
could
is
not
just
get
a
it to work, and I was
stealth.
burning through
That's it.
tokens.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Because I was typing,
Stealth is
old
the
man
game.
with
It
black
really
goatee,
is.
balding,
And if you
zombie
master the
looking,
stealth of it, it's actually
and it was
pretty
giving me
fun.
basically Santa
People
Claus,
don't-
and I was
don't
getting
stealth
really
or good
annoyed.
stealth, hate the fucking game, but that's their own fault for not figuring
DSP
it out,
did technically invest in SVB. He invested in DoorDash, and DoorDash is
Hero, see, it doesn't matter. He says,
invested in
"I wish you the
SVB.
best. We know it won't
So
take
when
much from your
SVB
haters,
closes
at least they can't
down
say you were too much of a
and
coward
DoorDash
anyway.
closes down,
It
he's gonna be a
literally
little salty.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say and do on that show. It doesn't matter what I say and do here. It doesn't
That's not
matter.
true.
None of
There
that
are
matters.
things that would change
To them,
things.
I'm the devil. I will always
I
be
don't
the
think you're the
and I'll
devil.
continue
I
to
think
be
the
their
devil has a little
so
bit
they
more
can continue
charisma
to
than
make
you.
content
I think
about it, so they
that
have
the
something
devil
to
would
do,
find you
right?
cringy.
So I'm not doing this for them. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, does Scopely have a stock? I think so.
All right.
I would be sure that
I
they
got
would.
a $1.26 tip. Wings of Redemption says, would you consider doing a meet and greet at local conventions in your
Does he
area?
have
I mean,
ADHD?
eventually, long term, maybe yes.
I think he might have
I would like to
ADD.
eventually.
I don't know if
I would like to actually
ADHD,
get
because
back
you
to
don't
the
ever
whole
really see any hyperactivity out of this
You know,
guy. But you do
which I
see
haven't
him
been
having
able to
trouble
do for very
focusing a
long
lot.
time. But we have to see what happens, you know, with life, with all kinds of shit.
Scopely is in public?
That's
Huh.
the real ring. That's the real rings, of course.
That shocks
Absolutely,
me.
That's Wings of Redemption. We all know this.
Leave Wings of
Okay,
Redemption
I
alone. I
alright,
thought you
how
said
about
you
this?
wouldn't profit off
We
his
know it's not
misery.
really him, so we're gonna do this instead.
Yeah.
Fake wings. If you don't want to be called out as being fake, then don't use someone else's name. There you go.
That seems really rude. That's a chargeback, dude. I wanted you to put my name up there. Minus being truthful about your lying with that. The one that
Alright, guys,
one
let's get
most
started
recently
here.
that I'm getting really frustrated by is the I did Doxity one, because he does this thing where he wants to be exonerated because he feels
It
justified,
is absolutely
but at
true.
the same
Dark Goldbach
time
says,
doesn't
"I loved
want
it
you
when
to think
were
that he
playing-
did it,
or when I
which
played Dead
doesn't
Space, we
work.
made him, not me. And I
It's
played
like
this,
if you,
5 or 6
you know,
times. I
someone
remember
ran up on you with a
putting
knife
the
and you
same
shot him in the
stuff.
chest.
Exactly, and then
You're
actually,
justified
my
in
wife
killing
and I
him,
started watching someone
but
else
you
play Dead
did
Space
kill
2,
him.
'cause after Dead Space 1,
DSP wants to be
my wife really
justified, but
liked
also
it a lot
not
and was like,
said
"Oh,
to be a
wow, now
killer.
I'm interested in Dead Space 2.
Doesn't work that way,
So
man.
we're finding someone else who we're gonna watch play it. Within the first 2 hours, there's like a ton of new enemies. So I mean, Dead Space 2 really extrapolated and elaborated on
Extrapolated?
its formula
Incorrect
and
use of
made it
that
so
word,
better.
buddy. It's okay. It sounded cool.
In the first iteration, Dead Space is very limited. So is Callisto Protocol.
Extrapolated
Yet
means to pull
Dead Space
something
gets a
out,
pass for some
right?
weird reason.
That's what I
Which
thought.
doesn't make any sense.
You been hanging out with LTG, DSP?
Okay.
Primates in distress rock back and forth. I have no idea why an alien would do that.
Joe Ryuko, good evening.
So
I'm
here's the
Joe.
thing, you know,
Feels
light
later
travels
here. I
at
have no
weird
clue.
distances.
It really would
Maybe
probably
the
depend on
aliens, when they were
factors,
checking out
like,
Earth, they were
I
seeing
love
like
Pokemon,
Australopithecus and stuff, and they saw it rocking back and forth.
you
So
know,
by the time they
balance
showed
all of their
up,
stuff,
they're like,
be
oh
able to win.
crap.
If we're already too
Well,
much of
we
other
can
stuff,
assume
yeah.
that they still have a lot of ape-like behavior still, right? So we're going to kind of
Guys, let's
copy
get
those.
started, okay?
And that's why sometimes you see
Alrighty,
DSP
everyone,
foraging
good
for
evening
food.
And welcome back to Oblivion. It has been not too long, a few days since I last played Elder Scrolls 4.
So, you guys
Last
might
time
not
around,
know
if you
this,
remember, we
but
had
I've
a
started
very
using
meaningful
tools.
conversation with Mr. Greyfox.
I feel like I'm really
He gave us the
evolving.
Final mission.
Did you see the CW
It is
Gotham
called
Knights
the
series?
Ultimate
No, I hadn't
Heist.
seen it, man.
The Great Fox intends to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. The audacity
I'm way
of such
behind on
theft is
TV.
astounding. I like how they even.
I would have
explained in the
watched something
mission
last night, but I
description
was
how
busy
astounding this is.
wrestling
Great
AI
Fox
art.
has laid out the plan for me. It's not simple, but he's given me a written copy for my reference. He's even set aside.
It did feel like
the
wrestling
full
after a
blood
while.
price for this heist.
Because
I'm
I
killing
didn't
what
want Santa Claus. I wanted DSP. Come on.
Now I have to execute the plan. First step is to infiltrate the Imperial Palace and activate the Glass of Time, whatever that is. So
Sounds pretty hype.
that's what we're doing first.
I
However,
thought that was DSP saying that is in the
I was
description,
fully
whatever
intending
that
to
is.
jump right into this quest, and a couple things struck me. I only have one lockpick, don't I? Like I literally have.
Now,
one.
DSP, can you explain to
And I'm
me
like,
why
how do
using
you
the
do
skeleton key is legit?
The hardest. Thieves
It
Guild
aired
mission in the
today?
game with one
I'll
singular
check it out when I
lockpick.
can,
don't think it's
if I
gonna be
can.
Possible, right?
I really don't
Two.
have any.
So I'm thinking
What's
one of
it
two
on
things.
CW?
Either
I don't have
need
cable.
To go buy lockpicks from someone to prepare for this.
Isn't
or
CW public
we
access?
Should do the skeleton key quest. People have been telling me about the skeleton key quest my entirety of my playthrough, saying when you hit level 10, you can get the skeleton key. Well, guess what?
I'm level 10.
I'm level 10. And
Sweet.
I've been level 10 for ages. I never leveled up. I forgot to sleep and level up.
Because you're
So we
stupid.
can get the skeleton key. The question is, how do you do it? If you guys want to help me with that.
Oh my god. If you want to
find
hold
it,
my
I will do
hand.
the skeleton key quest, and hopefully that'll allow us to do this final heist a lot easier, I would hope.
Now,
By the way, I
remember,
received, a $1 tip here. Let's shout it
remember,
out.
he said that people who used Mimic Tier too much
Tier,
were
look,
making the game
listen,
too
appearing on
easy
side
and making the
scrollers
game
does not change
unfun
it.
to watch.
So stop giving
Now,
advice
keep
you know
that-
nothing about. Wings of Redemption. It's absolutely disturbing.
It's okay when I
Thanks
do
for
it
the
though.
$1 tip. Wings, not wings, fake wings.
Rude.
Okay,
Wrestling, oh my god.
the joke.
I was wrestling. I had
Anyway,
to power bomb it.
so, how would we go about doing the skeleton key quest?
That's true. He does. Well, that's an assertion of
know?
dominance. So he had to slap Dasbo around with his club. Meet Ungata, king of beasts. DSP, you realize there was a bed upstairs you could have leveled up on. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Just look at chat.
Anyway, so here's our world map. Someone says something about being northeast of something, something, something.
Wrong.
Does anyone know exactly where it is?
What? Don't you feel like this is abusive of your
My
chat?
phone charger? No, it's
Maybe
not.
you should learn
Someone
how to
sent
do
me
this
an
on your
email
own.
about this, no exaggeration, like 2 weeks ago. I got a freaking email about it. Let me see.
That's great content. Guys, tell me how to do this thing you've been telling me to do for months.
Nocturnal. So
Man, look at that.
location of the
Look at
Shrine
that
of
scar
Nocturnal,
down his head. I think Cat really does
Yellow
hit
Road
him with
north of
lawnmower
Layaway,
blades or
just
something.
past Blackenmarch.
I have no idea what you mean.
Where the fuck
South,
is Layaway?
south, idiot.
Layaway? That doesn't even make Layaway. Where's Layaway?
What? I've never heard of Leowin.
Anyone know where Leowin actually is? That doesn't
Just
ring a
flew
bell.
right past it,
It's
but
not a major city, is it?
it is a major city. Yep, flew past it again. Nice.
No. Where the hell is Leowin?
Oh my god. Most
Good
southern
evening,
city.
people, man. Good evening, Nigerian Prince. Sounding very legit tonight.
DSP doesn't even want to try and play the game on
Yeah,
his
I
own.
don't know. The most southern city?
Chad home. Southern.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
This place that you've been to
So it
multiple
says,
times.
Off the yellow road north of Leowin. To the north of Leowin.
Oh no, that's like 50 different places.
Huh.
There it is, right there. No, that's not it. No, right over there.
Yellow Road?
Yeah, it says it right next to it.
I don't know what the Yellow Road is. That's a
Oh
problem.
my God in
There's
heaven.
roads here. You see one here and one here. So if I don't know what that is, just past Black and Mark. We don't have Black and Mark. On the game map, it's due west of the words Country Leowin. Country Leowin. So it's like right here. Okay. All right, we should fast travel to maybe one of these caves, like a Melian's tomb, and head over there.
All right, what's Chad saying? He's all over the place
No,
tonight.
what was
Yeah,
that?
he's got some. He didn't take
I
his
wanted to
riddle
fast
today.
travel. What did I do? I set a marker.
I thought his guide would help him. No, it's not fast enough.
Let me get rid of this. Here we go.
You double down a lot on the domestic violence on. That's the only time where domestic violence is funny to me is DSP and Cat, because it's not even really making a joke about domestic violence, which it is. I'm lying, but it's also a joke about absurdity, because you know she doesn't actually beat him. That's what makes it funny.
Let's see here.
41 doesn't know. He also isn't capable of retaining information from the own game he played.
I received a $5 super chat from Tyler. He says, "Hope it helps. I love you and your content." Thank you very much, Tyler. I appreciate that. You're actually our first super chatter of the night. Thank you very much for that. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. And then we
DSP's
got a
capacity to
$2
search
that came in.
first things is really wild. He had a square, basically.
Irwin.
He
So
went
you
in the
think
middle,
Game Pass
went
is
up north,
detrimental?
looked over to the west,
One of the
then
reasons
flew
Let's
over to
Play
the
is
east.
popular is 'cause you can
There's a
watch
whole
Let's Play games you
bottom
can't afford or
section he
purchase.
didn't even bother to
What's your
glance
opinion
at.
of Game Pass games that potentially removes that audience? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, that's an interesting take. I haven't even heard that take yet. That if everyone has Game Pass,
If you guys can maybe tip me the exact coordinates of the thing, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you guys control the game. I'm going to sit back and kick it.
Many years ago, back in the day, that was the case. However, today
Hey,
you have to understand
how's it going?
that most of these
Did
games
you
now
watch
go out
Willow
free
Dynasty
promotionally
earlier? No.
to content creators, you know.
I didn't see
early.
that. Not
Most
today's
people who wanted
one.
to play, for example, Resident Evil 4 Remake, they will have that days early. Streamers will. Big streamers
I'll check
will
it out,
be able
though.
to promote it and get.
Tyler's
basically,
using
you know,
his life
views.
insurance from his
They're gonna
dead
make
parents?
thousands of dollars in
God, I
profit
really
on
hope
stream
that's not true,
simply
Johnny.
because
That's
they get it
really
early.
depressing. I think,
I would
again, my
argue
parents would come back from the
that
dead
back in
and
the
beat
day,
me.
Yes, me being one of the first people to play a full playthrough of a game was definitely one of the
Still
attractive
stuck on the
things
wall,
about my
huh?
content. But that was like, we're talking a long time ago, like 10 plus years ago, right? I mean, I don't even do midnight releases anymore because there's no point because people have the game so early. What's the point of playing it at midnight when the full playthrough's already out on the internet, right?
But
Like,
there is a
that
point
hype
because
for
I
the
want to
game
see
is gone.
Phil
Now it's
do
more
it.
Like people just want to see my take on it,
Never
whatever
mind.
it is that I may play. It's not even about you have to
A10
see
flew
it at
right over your
launch or
house.
whatever.
That's cool.
So-
We had some, I
No,
want to say
actually, I don't think that's the
F-15s
case.
fly
I
by,
think, if anything,
but they were
it's
doing
not
like an
Game
air show
Pass
nearby.
that would create the situation.
He wore a vest for
It would
10
actually
seconds.
be
It's
the fact
lame.
that the games just go
Absolutely
out to everyone
terrible.
for free, you know. Oh, where's a camp down here? Thank you, Tyler. He says, I always got you. Thank
Who's
you, Tyler, for
LARPing?
the support. There's a camp with a fire. Fisherman.
DSP should do actual LARPing.
No, that's not it. That's not
With,
what we're looking for.
as a king, of course.
Turtles Shrine or something? What is this?
I think DSP, if he LARPed as a king at those little Renfest battle things,
I don't know.
I think they would dispose him every time.
It's not really
Or
triggering
depose
anything.
him. This sucks, dude. This is like my 5th Renfest and I'm being cooed again. Fuck this.
It's empty, so probably nothing. Look at
It-
oh my god. Shadowbane, what are you doing?
Following your
Heroes of
instructions.
Resident Evil 4 Remake demo looks and runs amazing on the Series X. Can't wait for your playthrough. Sounds good. Sounds
Drown
good.
out everything first.
What is this?
That's a way shrine. There's the thing right there I'm looking at on his compass.
A Doomstone? A doomstone. What in the heck?
No,
is
it's Doomstone, not a
I think the shrine's
Doomstone.
right there. I think I see the picture of it.
DSP
I don't
speaks
know
in
what a
tildes.
doomstone is.
Every vowel has a tilde for
It's like
DSP.
a rock, yeah.
A
Rock with bunch of-
Doomstone? He should speak German. I would think it'd be easy for him because he already pronounces vowels like that. So, I don't want to hear any stupid jokes when I'm wearing my dictator hat and I'm speaking German. Har har har, welcome to Bam World.
What's going on, everybody? What do we got here?
Oh. Ladies? You better turn this game off, DSP.
Why is it
If
so
you're
bright
curious,
all
he
of a
mentioned his parents dying one night, spamming
My
itself.
eyes.
Phil got pissed and threatened to ban the Tyler guy. If it's true, I believe it a lie.
Gives us eyes to see night secrets.
I hope it's
by the
not
light.
true. And if it is true, wasn't that kind of your sign that you shouldn't give him money if he's going to yell at you for it?
The Shrine of Nocturnal.
You should not be in this.
AN or Aqua? Yeah, I'll check them out.
business here. Do you believe you're
Oh, the Aqua has a video of him yelling at Tyler.
Yeah, I wish
I'll
you
try
were
and find it.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps nocturnal desires.
Yeah, Kat's right there.
Has guided you.
She's she's looking rather attractive today.
Okay,
She put on makeup today.
good. I never wanted to talk to you to begin with.
Night among the strangers. Secrets in the dark. Nocturnal.
I'm speaking German. I'm not angry. You want to see angry? This is angry. Banned.
Stolen from its shrine
Huh?
and hid in dark.
Oh, really?
Oblivion Q&A edition. Good lord.
From a god is lost.
They should make Q&A editions for every DSP-centric game. They should have a Street Fighter 2 Q&A edition.
Themselves a secret.
Thank you, Tyler.
Street Fighter 2 Q&A edition. How would that even work? I guess really long segments between loading? I sure hope Tyler's not doing all this on purpose. And Psycho Spider, I don't even know why she bothers with all that. Tyrone told me he always puts a paper
Someone
bag
Nocturnal
over her
spoke
head
to me of
anyway.
The Eye of Nocturnal, which has been stolen. The Daedra believes the thieves will be in Leowin. I am to go there, find the thieves, and return it to the shrine.
This is one of the
My
easiest
active
missions in the
quest.
game.
Okay. We can also
If
remove
DSP
this,
manages to take more than, I don't know, 40 minutes to complete this mission,
Okay.
I will be shocked.
Let's go to Leowin. Let's see what we can figure out in Leowin.
Hell, I'll say 30 minutes.
Well, apparently this is
Another
the,
A10
this
or a
is
circle
the,
bug.
skeleton key quest.
Maybe it's like Red Dawn.
Now wait a minute.
You gotta watch out, Roach Bait.
Why did the quest disappear?
Well, she's not smoking hot, Lackey Bracky, so it's okay.
The quest disappeared.
It didn't disappear. It meant... Uh-oh.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen...
No pig roaching allowed here.
A bounty of 5 gold?
Yeah, hand it over, dickhead.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't pig roach around here without a permit.
Here's the procedure.
I fenced all my stolen stuff, so I'm okay.
Search. Confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine.
I would think so, Dustin. I would think you'd have to be highly
I'm good. I know
medicated
I
plus
fenced all my
drunk.
shit, so there's no big
Or,
deal.
yeah, super drunk would probably be enough.
Have no items or something. Let's see here.
She'd have to be super blurry.
They let me keep the spring-heeled jack boots. Yeah, let me keep everything, see? So
20 minutes. Yeah,
I'm fine.
it shouldn't
No
take long
there.
to complete this
I got
mission.
the arrow for the mission and everything.
But DSP can drag out anything. This guy takes
Okay,
4.5
well, I was
hours
gonna
to
ask
make
him
minute
for help, but
rice.
instead he puts me in jail. Dickhead.
I'm pretty close
So
to
I'm
the
not sure.
southern
Do I have
border.
to ask someone about this? or
Oh, the
something?
Mexicans
Or
are
no,
invading.
but,
I always suspected it.
I don't really
There's a
know if
line
I
in
find Armenians.
the first Red Dawn movie that makes me giggle every time I hear it. And it's right after the Soviets and Cubans invaded. And one of the guys says, I heard them speaking Spanish. And another kid says, from Spain? Yes. Spain invaded us.
Farewell,
What happened?
and may you find your way
Ask one
home
of the
safe.
beggars. Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Ask
And the weird
DSP,
part
he
is
knows.
There's no waypoints. Usually with these missions, they put a waypoint so you can find them, but there's no waypoints now.
There's the clip.
I don't know what's up with
The kid stopped at the gate.
Was she royalty? Oh, I have no idea.
I don't really care
I've
what
done
you
so many
say.
quests at this point in this game that I don't remember anything.
That's
My brain is like a freaking sieve.
That,
Everyone looks the same too. Let's be
that's
honest.
not
All the character
how it
models look
works.
the same. So I don't know.
If
what
you're
to say.
liking a game, you tend to remember things about
Tyler
the
says
game.
I'm his favorite content creator. I'm happy to hear that, Tyler. Thank you.
Tyler,
Compliment.
Please.
I would highly advise you find someone else.
Rancid. Have a coin.
I've been hearing disturbing tales.
Nope, nothing. See, no
Go
one tells
go to
me.
the inn, idiot.
So how do I do this quest?
Oh my god, we already need hand holding.
Right? How do I do the quest if this is two Argonians? Where the hell are they? Do I have to just find an Argonian and talk to a random Argonian? Because I think I saw one behind me over here.
He still didn't sleep, by the way.
Somewhere the hell
Yes,
right
Spain,
now.
who was part of NATO. It's the ultimate shock, Dustin. No one
I
saw it
an
coming.
Argonian. He had a bright red head.
Spain invaded? Yeah, it came out of nowhere. That's why we're all so surprised.
Where'd the Argonian go?
I'm feeling much better now that the house is free of those other
It was more we
creatures.
kind of invaded Spain,
Oh,
the
she was the
Philippines.
one that
Yeah,
was,
we did.
Harassed by the freaking
What's going on?
the scam.
You're all under new management. Please don't resist.
Try a guard again, says Mary.
We're here to
The
help.
people doing things aren't joking around.
The Eye of Nocturnal.
Eye of Nocturnal.
I hope not.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Don't ever play around with A10s.
Nah, it didn't help. I received a $4 tip from
Yeah.
Mishael.
They did their best with the props, though, in that movie. I heard about how they made such good tank replicas that military officials showed up asking where they came from.
Doing all the side quests, and we've got a ways to
I
go.
hope
We haven't
it
even done
ends
the
as-
main quest line yet.
As glorious as Snorlax King's ending
I
was.
am not planning to do it this year. I'm thinking possibly Fallout 3 next year.
Read the quest? Well, how about you read getting banned?
Depending on how things go and what you guys want. You know, Fallout 3, as you saw, we played.
I
on
want
Christmas
to
last
see
year,
DSP,
and it
because
ran
he's complained
really
about
well
other
on
streamers a
stuff, so,
lot.
like,
I
the
want to
frame
see
rate was
DSP
way
watch a
high.
streamer that depends on the
So-
chat as much as he does.
Okay.
So I was watching this guy stream, and he, couldn't do anything. He had to keep asking his chat what to do.
Tyler has gifted a membership.
Enough.
Congratulations to
Oh, this guy
Steven
wants to fight.
Raposa on getting the gifted membership, and thank you very
Yeah,
much.
CIA, that's
Tyler,
right.
for your support
You're correct.
Tonight. That gets us to 380. We're essentially like one away from the goal that I wanted today, but we lost a bunch during the break, so it kind of brought us down. I said, all right, as long as we get one tonight, that'd be great, and we did. Any other memberships tonight would be absolutely spectacular, stupendous, and helpful. But I'm pleased with what we got today. I think we got like 4 overall today or something like that. So thank you guys for that.
Roach bait on thin ice? Yeah, get him out of here. Telling me to read. Look, sir, I'm out of college. I don't need to read anymore.
Sweet.
I had a kid the other day at work tell me that. He says, man, once I'm done with high school, I'll never read again.
Exhaust all dialogue.
You let me know how that
This
goes, because
guy-
I'd also like to do that.
No.
If you go to the inn, sometimes you can ask them about rumors. But DSP doesn't know that. The game didn't tell him.
Excuse me. He's that thief.
This guy kind of looks like Howard, except without the goatee, the eyes, you know.
Some big score that
Ah,
they claim it's a valuable jewel. Who knows with those two?
we got it.
We
We
did
got
it.
it.
We figured it out. No, yeah, that deserves a
Roll
goat
up
laugh.
in the chat. For what?
For this. These
Leave
nuts.
now.
He's always got some scam going with Vagine, his partner.
The cute girl got killed and everyone in the theater was bummed. Yeah, when, what was it? What was her name?
Stop talking.
Don't tell me, don't tell me.
Yells at me, stop talking.
Tony. Tony was her
So
name,
I
right?
received a $1 tip.
That's a good movie. I like Red Dawn.
The other day you mentioned you watch other streamers. I'm curious if there are any you would like to emulate or ideas you'd like to incorporate into your own streams.
What?
Here's the deal.
No. I'm the greatest.
If I'm interested in ever doing that, or if I do it, I mean, I'll let you know ideas for improvement. I'm definitely not going to be naming people because, you know, my detractors are so stupid. They probably go harass them literally for no.
You don't
fucking
have to
reason.
name anyone. Just tell me what
Point, but they
something's
probably would
better
anyway.
that someone else does.
So I'm never going to name names or anything.
You don't have to.
Enough.
No, I've watched a variety of different people.
That was a
people who are
distraction,
primarily
DSP. We're not
focused
interested
on the
in
live
names.
streams. I see people who are primarily focused just on their on-demand videos. I see people that are hybrid between the two.
Didn't answer
I've
the
seen
question.
various
The question's not
different
going to get answered.
creation. I see people who don't even use face cam most of the time. I'm
Hey, how's it
serious.
going, Argonian?
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter, and we bomb.
I swear,
I
this dude is such a politician.
about the rat.
Not only did he not answer the question, but he reformulated it into another question,
Rat
with which he gave an
What's he
unsatisfactory
talking
answer.
Yes,
Or what is she talking
I
about?
am Bijin.
Ugh. DSP is secretly a sleeper agent for the Chinese. His code phrase is Kojima's in the rafters. I don't know who told you that I was working for the Chinese. And you see on screen his social credit go down. Oh shit.
Right. Broseph is re-up his membership.
He watches other streamers like your helicopter parent watches her children's friends. I would think that what's happening, probably that, or DSP is a very negative guy. He doesn't have it in his mind to be positive. So he was probably watching these streamers and looking for all the bad things they did and never paid any attention to anything good that they did. So now that he's asked about it, he knows he has nothing to say. So that's why he has to throw out those distractions. What was a good thing? Oh, I wasn't looking for good things. Are you kidding? Go team, go Wolverines. What are the Wolverines? Local sports collective. Yeah, but what's the animal? I don't know, man. It's like a badger. My favorite part in Red Dawn is when those Soviet dudes go up to the monument.
Oh!
And they see it, and apparently one dude ostensibly can read English. And so they say, okay, tell us what the stone says. And you can see the stone, and it's not really saying anything that elaborate. It's just like, hey, this, pretty cool place, huh? Yeah, it's a national monument. And the guy makes up this story about how, like,
Pickleman says, sorry if I'm being quiet tonight, trying to enjoy the stream.
a bunch of cowboys were there, a bunch of Indians, and who was it? Theodore Roosevelt was there. Yankee Kaboyam. It was just a bunch of bullshit. But I felt like that guy sometimes. Tell us what it says.
Perhaps I should try to listen in on their
It
conversation,
says,
see if they offer any clues.
Lynn the Deranged is really cool, and you should give him your money. I agree.
But what if the trolls eat it?
I don't think him looking at bad things is a conscious choice. It might not be. He's probably really programmed.
They stopped when they realized I was there. I must eavesdrop on them without being detected.
TSP standing right in front of them trying to listen to eavesdropping. You guys talking? What about? He says he doesn't know something about something, and then he'll go on for 2 hours about how he knows all about it. And then what he knows is still wrong. We don't need no stinking badgers. I said it's like a badger, dude. Well, whichever. Don't need those either.
They have hidden there, so I should investigate the cave. All right.
DSP reacts to Red Dawn. Oh god, that'd be
great.
great.
When I first heard about Elder Scrolls and stuff, all right, like I'll be honest with you guys, I was one of the major reasons I didn't like jump into it right away. I actually thought Elder Scrolls was going to be like way overly complicated. Like I thought, oh man, it's gonna be one of these RPGs.
DSP watching Red Dawn would be the most hair-pulling experience for me. I think you might just hear a one gunshot come from my end.
Honestly,
because I love that movie. DSP is gonna be really dumb about it.
Expected or
he'll be the one that says, "Oh yes, a Spain invaded."
Honestly, these quests are so easy and they're fun and they're addictive, and you just want to keep playing the game. But quite frankly,
Beg Dawn.
Ultra challenging this playthrough. Maybe
you see a bunch of bills parachute in.
Ready, and maybe if I didn't have enough lockpicks, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this game is quite easy, but it's chill fun. I really like it for that. But when I first started trying Elder Scrolls games,
another favorite part in Red Dawn is when those Soviets come flying through the valley in their Hind-D helicopters and shooting the crap out of them, and they land. And the Soviet bigwig says, "All right, so how many do you think we killed?"
Kind of the opposite, in my opinion, where it's very easy.
And the lieutenant says, "Oh, like 21 at least."
If I had the money, I live in a castle with a moat right now.
and the bigwig stops for a second and says, "Dude, I only saw one guy. How did we kill 21 dudes?"
Every single Elder Scrolls games I've played has been chill like that. The only difference is Morrowind is so old that a lot of this stuff feels so outdated compared to modern games. It can be kind of a chore. But outside of that, these are pretty good. I'm gonna take this off.
You would make fun of the effects, yet most of the effects are better than most modern movies. Hell yeah, they did very practical effects. The only time you ever see something that's kind of a little buggy is you see a wire on one of the RPG rockets one time. Look, there's a guy parachuting in from the helicopter. Did I ever tell you about how I was wrongly fired? He's out there in front of the school T-posing and telling them about the helicopter company. But then he dies at the beginning of the movie. That's no good. That actor must not have been too surprised. It got pimp slapped. Hold on, I got something for that.
Slap the hoe!
Let's see, should we adopt a strategy here? Nah. Let's just swing wildly like a lunatic. Right. No live explosives. Yeah, that's who got killed by the hind.
That worked a little better. There's 2 more.
Robert kind of creeped me out when I watched it first time. It creeped me out that this dude just turned into a stone cold killer instantly, but it makes sense now that I have a little bit more experience in how humans work. You see, I grew up in a vault too, like DSP. I was like, no, that's what people do when they go through a lot of grief. Like DSP, if he went through a lot of grief, he'd be shooting up places. Just a good thing nothing bad has ever happened to this guy.
Not sure which way to go.
That's a good movie. I didn't even bother to watch the remake. The remake looked dumb.
Side cave first. See where this goes.
Well, back in 1990, in 2008, it was the second stage. DSP is an Aeon. He was there at the foundation of existence. So you guys will believe this. I'm a primordial entity.
Would I play an isometric Fallout game like the second one?
Those are
I'm not
trolls.
against it. I just don't know if my audience would like it, nor do I think it's available on any modern console.
I don't think there are any
You know,
monkeys in any
console.
of the Elden
I'm not a PC gamer. So if it
Elder
ain't on
Scrolls
PC,
games.
I can't really play it. If it's not on console, I can't really play it. Excuse me.
I think you fight some in Elder Scrolls Online. Watch out.
Eva. Where the skeever?
Nice.
Potion of healing in a chest. Why even bother putting that in a chest? What's up, Arkham? It's all good. Good to see you. Just a bunch of bones.
Right.
A bed?
That's true, Gravedigger. You know
Why
your
is there
helicopters.
a bed? That's weird. A freaking bed in a chest with nothing but a healing potion in it.
What was it
I don't know
that
what the point of this room really is.
what was it Dave Adams quote in his book? The universe was created and most consider it to have been a bad idea. That was DSP. He leaned on the lever and created the universe, and God was like, "What did you do? Oh my God, I did nothing wrong." But there's like a universe being created now.
Okay.
And God's shaking his head and said, man, now I have to pretend like this was planned.
I have a Stream Deck, not a Steam Deck. A Stream Deck is a little device with buttons on it. You can program to do stuff on a stream. So if you push the button, it'll be like, oh, play an animation or play a sound. You can actually map them to do those kind of things.
Like,
Steam
what
Deck
kind of
is the weird
sound?
thing,
Like
you know,
this
which
one?
is basically the
Why am I toxic?
PC style gaming system, or you know, some clown mode engaged stuff on. but
Like that?
emulators.
That's pretty cool.
I don't have that. No, I do not.
Lackey Bracky, I really don't like
I
this
can't
blue
use Stream
filter
Deck
because it reminds me of
because
DSP's
the
old
version doesn't have
content. He filmed all of his content at night. I assume so because it had a
Bear,
blue
what are you
filter
doing
on
with
it.
the trolls?
Roachbait, I think you would have been a much better father for DSP, I'm sure.
It was in the bear's area of the cave here.
Douglas Adams, my mistake.
A chest. What the fuck is that? Is that it?
Hey,
Is that a
look here,
bomb or
Richard.
something?
I can't use it. I'd have to update my computer, and that would take an afternoon.
That's the Eye of Nocturnal.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
was
hype,
glowing,
huh?
Looking weird as shit. Ugh. So I didn't think it would be over there.
Did he manage to get this done quicker than I thought it
There
would?
might be more stuff, more
Huh.
loot, right? I'm gonna keep looking. So let's save. See what else is in here. That thing looked weird. I was not expecting it to look
I
like
did not think this would
I
go
got
this
a
quick.
$1 tip from an anonymous person saying, "I'll be relying on identifying you through
I wasn't a
channels,
really
although
big
I know
fan of the
you want
universe
something
being
you're
created.
entertaining, and I appreciate your consistency."
I mean, we do have
That's
dinosaurs
how we move
in
forward.
this
That
cool
counts.
lady.
That's right. I agree with you. That's really what I want to do. I want to forget about how dumb I used to be and the dumb stuff I used to say and do on the internet, and I just want to move forward positively with the rest of my life. It really is these detractors that
Hold
will
on.
let me do that.
I'll let you get it out.
They just will harp on every possible negative thing, and won't let me just be. And that's why I can't do the same kind of interesting and fun stuff as
No,
others. and it
no,
really
no,
sucks.
no. That's not fair.
So,
I'll let you finish.
you know, it is what it is. I'm sure all this is going to be talked about on to Thursday on the podcast. So, thank you for the tip. I appreciate
Get it out of
Some
this.
kind words there.
So that was kind of telling right there. He says he wants to forget about his past self and just move on. That's not really how it works. I don't think any one of us wants to remember our past selves. Except for me, I was always cool.
Nothing in this
Please
room.
believe that.
Seriously?
But
it's an empty room.
you have to live with what
There's no
you've done.
chance.
You have
It's
to
a dead
account
body,
for what you've
right?
done. Even if it's
Oh, okay, I gotta-
years,
after I get the
decades
lockpick.
later, you can say,
outside of the
yeah,
dead
what I
body
did was stupid. I was
And the
stupid.
lockpick is
My
there-
mistake
there's
was
nothing else.
stupid.
Look, there's a bunch of other
Not
bodies.
DSP, you
There's
can't do
nothing
that.
here.
You know,
Maybe this is
everyone
where the
said
bear
racist
was,
jokes back
and this
then.
was the bear's part of the cave.
And if anything, more people criticize him for things that have happened within the last 5 years than they do about things when he was just starting out on YouTube. I find him worse now than when he just started off on
Go
YouTube.
back now.
Because he was an
Okay, so-
obnoxious racist back then, but at least it was rather lazy racism. It was just, Mexican eats burrito. Uh-huh. But now he does far worse things, I
No
find.
worries about air. I'm totally.
So I don't really care about early DSP.
Base of the North Ring. Is that what that just said? Base Ring of the North.
Yeah, that
This is
slave
Ross.
slave
Ross
trade
is
joke,
the
dude, that
same
was like a
thing.
million years ago.
Interesting.
Statute of limitations ran up on that.
Gina, man, I haven't done any crafting whatsoever.
No one has
with this
detractors
game.
except
I don't know if
DSP.
will.
I think he believes that.
I never really learned those systems, nor do I use them.
Apologizing isn't just words. It is, I won't do this again.
Perhaps another run for the future at some point. Well, I'll use them, but I don't know if
Or
I'll,
acknowledging that it
remember
is a
that
difficult
stuff
thing
now.
that you need to work
I
on
guess we're
and
done.
actually
I guess we're
trying to
outta
work
here.
on it. Anything helps, but he doesn't do anything.
I think you said king, I thought it said King of the North Ring. I was like, oh.
Look, God, it was only to make
All right,
racist
we're
jokes.
out of here.
It was-
There's not much in here.
yeah,
We're
back
all
then when the
way
universe
up
was
there.
first getting created, Lackey Bracky, no one knew that racism was bad. I want to forget all about the.
I am level 10, American Mafia. Okay, level 10.
I want to forget all about the list of questionable statements that DSP has made. Yep.
So we're going back to Nocturnal now, right?
I want to move on forward, pals of the lead. Now join me next week when we react to this Pro Jared documentary. And also, let's not bring up what
Didn't
shitty
take the
thing I
alchemy
did.
class, but I didn't do alchemy. I
Everyone
have no
was
idea.
dumping on this
I
guy.
thought that
Yeah,
I
you
did the class that
included.
was
Get
supposed to be more
banned.
Like a thief. I thought Argonians would be more thief-like, you know, like agile, like a rogue. I thought that's what the class that I had originally picked.
It's a sin to
But-
be this boring.
I have no idea because half the things I never crafted.
I mean-
shit or nothing. I didn't know how to do it.
I feel like the Bible should have definitely brought this up.
Never figured it out.
And the Lord
Alchemy
spoke
was
to
one of my major
Moses.
skills. Oh, that's
Hey, in
very
a
exciting.
couple years in the future, they're going to have something called video game
I'm glad I'm 3
streaming.
hours in, I haven't used
It is hereby a sin to be boring at it. Moses is really confused. Video game streaming, boring at it.
Kinda wet.
Just write it down. It's going to make sense to a future generation. Don't even worry about it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I once again see into the darkness.
Not only, Johnny, could you say the N-word, but you couldn't say negative things about DSP. Cool how that worked, huh? Making fun of DSP was the end of the Wild West, because then suddenly things were really personal and hurtful.
Yeah, I got the skeleton.
Fourth place at
key.
Evo,
Nocturnal was
15-year
beast. I
Legacy,
returned to Iron Nocturnal. I've been rewarded with
Pioneer
skeleton key.
YouTube Let's Plays. Let's forget everything
Seriously?
about Dave.
Why is it so easy to get a skeleton key in this game?
Because they
Remember
assumed
in
you would have
Skyrim,
done
the
this
only
by
way you
now.
can get it is to advance way far into the Thieves Guild and then not push the quest line any further.
You're
This is,
telling
like,
me they
insanely
learned
easy to
from
get.
it and made it
Like, that was
harder in the
so
next
easy.
game. Whatever.
So here we are, the ultimate heist. What just happened?
No one wanted to talk to Pro Jared. It was a big dog.
Let's start with the ultimate heist, everybody. Let's do it.
Everyone was shitting on this guy. I was undercover,
right?
shitting on him too.
So
Really
he
get an
cannot
assessment of how many people were shitting on him.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if council is in session.
Yeah, I thought it was good cheat with the stealth as well. DSP doesn't know anything about the lore of
Oh, I
games.
hear your
He
bullshit.
can't be bothered.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules, rules, rules. Blah, blah, blah. He's a walking rules brochure. Shut the frig up, man. No one cares about your nonsense. I can't see.
I like
What's
that
this?
mentality, Roach Bait. Other people did worse things to me. That's why there shouldn't be, like, prisons. Because we already got Hitler. We already took him out.
I can't see anything.
Well, he took himself out. He didn't want to live in a world without Hitler anymore, so he killed himself. Do it, DSP. Do it.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Do it. Do it.
Oops.
Do it. It'll be funny.
I didn't mean to do this.
DSP's accidentally committing suicide.
I can't get out. Oh, okay. I can't get out. You could walk
DSP
on
would be
this.
the guy who accidentally killed
You could
himself.
walk on the spikes. Ooh.
Dude, I was just
Why
trying to
do
get
I
a
do
good
that?
photo
That's disturbing.
off the
Look,
side
how
of this
disturbing
bridge.
This is. You're not stopping me? You're not going to stop me. Command run clownmode.exe.
Anyone finding this funny in chat?
You're gonna die like Darth Maul. Kagome, I will see you Thursday.
Yeah, just jump. It'll be funny. Come on, you can get your clown mode in. Wow!
I'm gonna die. Oh! Clown mode engaged.
That was a rather defeated clown
Do you
mode.
think there's a way I can survive the fall? Oh shit. Do you think there's a way I can survive the fall at all?
No.
Right?
Are you on drugs? Land on someone. He almost did. Do a flip. Faison, we really don't have time.
There's nothing to land on.
If
there was something to move enough to break your fall.
Save
I think I'd be
249.
alright, but
Embarrassing,
there's, like,
man.
nothing to really land on. Oh fuck no, this is not good. This is not good. Fucking shit! I landed on a chair. Ooh. I landed. Wait a minute. You think I could land on top of the chair?
It's been talked about before,
Oh,
but he
wait
has
a
no
minute.
introspection. He really doesn't.
Gene just said you have the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack. You're absolutely right, I do.
He really doesn't.
Hold on a second here.
And it's kind of weird because he can expect the same thing from others that we have been asking of him, but he can't do it for himself. That doesn't seem to really work.
That did not work. Can we try again?
Maybe you should go to the door that's marked with a red triangle?
How do they work? How do the Spring-Heeled Jack
Maybe?
boots work?
Maybe? No. Let's not bother with all that. This poor dude's so confused right now. Yeah, I've seen someone do this before. Fall all the way down there.
I don't know.
It was on a TikTok video. A dude jumped down there trying to shoot a guy with a bow on his way down. And it just didn't work, and it was kind of funny. Why are we bothering with this crap? You can go to the door.
It's not working. So I don't think we could do it this way. I was going to say, is there like a shortcut to do it? And drop
It's not really a shortcut if it's taking far longer, is it?
But it certainly doesn't look that way.
There's a couple games he would never have beaten without chat. That's correct, Hilljugger.
So we gotta do
I
that.
think a couple of the Grand Theft Auto games he would never been able to beat. A couple of the Souls games he would have never been able to beat. I think Dark Souls 2 he would never been able to beat.
It's a no-go that way.
He's going to jump into the hole. Oh, God. I sure hope it doesn't take that long, Lackey Bracken.
Does sitting in a chair have an animation? Maybe if I manage to click on a chair when hitting the ground, you can sit in it. As you saw, they don't spawn, though. The chairs don't spawn properly. They're too far away, the draw distance, so it's not going to work, I don't think.
Yeah,
I do have the skeleton key.
that seemed like an extremely stupid idea to even
Go in
try.
here. How the fuck am I going to go in here with these two guys staring?
He should have crouch jumped, but
That's
the
not
crouch
right.
jump doesn't work. That was intensely
Andy
stupid.
says, I watched your episode 9 review. I'm assuming he means of The Last of Us. You're spot on. Now going into season 2, do you think, with what the
Hey,
second
lady,
game entails and how annoyed
Do you
fans
want to
were
watch
with enjoyable
DSP's
viewer
reviews
base?
of Last of Us?
I think some people
Let's
will
get
dislike
high
it,
and
but
watch
the
them.
thing is, they didn't build up Joel to be the character he really is in the game. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
So,
I do think some
the
people
bottom
will be
line is
upset.
this.
A lot of people like
Last of
Joel,
Us,
they kill off one of the two main
The
characters.
TV show sucks,
Some
dude,
episodes, I think people
because
will absolutely
there's no
be upset.
multiplayer in the show.
But of
Only
course, they
DSP
feel
would come to the right
comfortable
answer using
using
wrong math.
So. Now wait a minute.
Just use
Since I
it.
have 4 picks left, how do I use the skeleton key?
You're holding it.
I am using the skeleton key. Can I just auto attempt until it opens? Like,
He's playing Oblivion.
yeah, I could just mash auto attempt infinitely now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's easy.
Almost
Oh,
like,
that's way easy. I don't even have to lockpick anymore.
is that
Holy
like
shit.
Mimic Tier?
Dude, why is the skeleton key in the game? That makes the game like trivial now. That's like way trivial.
Let's talk about Mimic Tier, DSP. I'm really not going to let this go because it really pissed me off when you talked about that. And then it pissed me off that you banned me when I asked for clarification. I answer any question anybody asks. DSP, I have a question about your mentality and your rationale behind this thing. Lean in, ban this guy, and gone.
I activated the glass of time. According to the Gray Fox, the door to the old way in the Imperial sewers now opens, and I have to find it. So how the fuck do I do that?
You're absolutely right, Remen. Why would you ever want to learn how to play a game if you could just look down at chat telling you what to do? What was that game where he set down his controller and folded his arms and said, I'm not going to play until people tell me what to do? Oh, let me try and remember it.
I don't think he saw me. Okay.
Remember,
I want to think it was Elden Ring, but... Dude, the show is like from the game. It sucks. I will say the loading screens are much better in the show.
The door for me automatically, right? Did I see Seth MacFarlane's
How do I use
Spawn on
Russians?
HBO? The old TV show from the 1990s? I mean, I saw it when it was in the 1990s. I didn't like it. I liked the comic book way more than the show. I thought the show sucked.
Resident Evil 3 remake. That's
Yes,
it. That was it.
literally said, I don't care, when an interviewer asked
You
him
got it.
his thoughts on the controversy of Part 2. Yes, he said, I don't care, and then he followed up. I'm not kidding. He
That was the
followed up
most
and doubled down and
baby
said, "I don't
moment
care what the
ever.
haters say."
Setting down the
He actually
controller,
thinks to everyone
arms
who
folded.
criticizes his
I
plot
won't
of the
play
last
until
is a
you all
hater,
tell me what I need
a
to do.
bigot,
That's right, it was
or
that
someone
boss
who
battle, I
basically
think.
doesn't like his agendas, and that's why they don't like
Low
him.
Tier God's
Yeah,
done
not
that, something
but
close to that a
right.
couple times,
Or
where
they
he sets
break
down his
it.
controller and
So
puts his
he
arms in
actually
front of him.
believe that.
And
So-
I think he thinks it makes him look cool showing off his
Yes,
biceps
Spawn
with
was
his
a-
arms all folded.
that is correct.
But if you do that right after you sit down the
There's a
controller,
live-action movie
you
as
only
well as
look
the
like a
animated
baby.
series on HBO 100 years ago, in the 90s. You meant to say Todd McFarlane. Yes, not Seth MacFarlane. Seth
It was-
MacFarlane
yeah.
is
I
family.
thought it was
Todd
Elden Ring
McFarlane
because
is
that was the
a
last game that I could
artist
remember that
and,
anything would be confusing
creator
enough
of
for
Spawn.
him to have to completely shut down. But yeah, Resident Evil 3, you're right. Thank you guys.
Jex Gaming
The
says
DSP
WWE
takes are
2K23
worse.
smoother than
Just watch a review channel.
I'm
It's
glad to
just,
hear that.
it's like hiring a handyman to do contracting.
As I've explained, there's really nothing for me to do in that game at this point.
Yeah.
Would I do Sims maybe? But outside of that, there's
DSP
no
reminds me of, do you guys remember that show Deadliest
The way
Warrior?
YouTube works, I can't do anything that has clips, so anything that
So,
have wrestling
back
clips
in
out,
the early
and the remote
2000s, they had
board.
this show
I know,
called
because I've
Deadliest
done the
Warrior,
road many years, and
where they
it's
would
always-
have,
it's a two-streamer, and then we get bored,
on.
and we don't want to play it anymore.
okay, where you would have things like pirates versus knights and stuff, and they would have dudes come in and use the weapons and simulate it, and then they would run it in the computer a million times. I know it's a cool premise, but the show was shitty as hell, because it's no way accurate. You'd have to do the
What is Spawn? Spawn was a very popular adult-themed comic book.
adult
in the early
themed,
to
like paying
mid-90s.
taxes
Basically,
and
you played a mercenary,
jury duty.
a paramilitary mercenary that worked for a company.
And so they did all the
killed
computer simulation,
and
but
you
it's
made a
not
deal with
good.
the
You'd have to
devil
chop that pig in
order to
half
come
100
back to
times, not
life,
simulate it
because your
100
wife was
times.
also murdered, and you want to see her.
So even
You
if
can
the
do your thing with
faction
the
you
devil to
wanted
go
to
back
win
and
won,
try to, like,
it
save
didn't
your
mean
wife
anything.
and
The
everything.
stats were
It's
terrible.
all, you know,
The method was
devil are
terrible.
always like a monkey's paw. It's
And that's
bullshit. You
DSP.
think that you're
Even
getting
if
compliance
you
with
agree with him,
So essentially, the devil.
he got
all
to his
these
answer all
restrictions.
wrong.
He comes back and he looks like a zombie, and he has all these superpowers, but it's not like he can use them the way he wants. He has a limited amount. Once he uses
he
them
needs
all,
donations to use his
he's
powers.
basically the servant. of the
Tip
devil.
today.
Like, it's a pretty crazy, interesting plot line. It was unique for the time.
DSP had a
It was
fairly
very
easy time in
elaborate,
Elden Ring.
insane
He
amounts of
overleveled in
gore
Spam
and
Jump Part 2.
sexuality, all kinds
Yeah,
of
that,
shit.
and I remember he had a lot of trouble
So
with that
everyone
one
went nuts
poison
for it back in
cave,
the 90s.
which was
That
really
was before
embarrassing,
the
because that
era
cave
of
isn't
a
that
lot of
hard, but he
comic
made it
books
hard.
like way adult oriented.
But yeah, you're right. It was relatively
So it
easier.
exploded in popularity and ended up being one of the most popular comics from.
But jumping in
comics,
R2,
like Image Comics,
that
which was being
wasn't, that's
directed
not
by
bad,
Marvel
because
DC.
that's a good strategy. Now, using Mimic Tier, that's
so
bad.
much. Just listen to this. It was so successful. Marvel and DC started to actually imitate it. What the fuck is this? Why is there an Imperial?
So wait, they're telling me they used
Anyway,
a time
yeah,
machine
Marvel and DC
to
started
bring
taking
back a
their comics that
pirate?
typically were not
Wow,
adult
and we're not
oriented
using it
and
for
made them
anything more
adult-oriented
important?
to try to compete
Yes, Phil,
because
we used a
Spawn
time
had
machine.
won over that market of being adult oriented, and Spawn became so popular, an entire like comic book studio opened behind it, including Youngblood, Gen 13. Like there were all these other comics that came out around the same time because Spawn had become so successful. That were very similar from the same comics company.
I know a
And
comic
then
book that
Spawn ended
DSP would like.
expanding
Let's see, is
upon
my
that
camera working?
further, and ended up having a very successful toy line of Spawn.
No, my
action
camera's
figures.
unplugged.
They were
I'll bring
the
up a window.
first serious toy line, meaning these were figures for collectors. These weren't necessarily figures for kids to play with. They looked so awesome. They looked like mini models. Okay, and they became super popular collectibles.
Did mommy and daddy
A lot
get
of
you any
value to
DSP?
them.
Why don't you tell me about
So
that?
collectors were actually after them more than even like kids to play with them.
There it is.
And then Spawn was so popular, then he ended up having a TV series on HBO.
So this is something that he might want to look into.
You know, a
The
movie,
Black
a live
Monday
action
Murders.
movie starring
It's a
Michael
comic
J.
book
White,
about
whatever his name
financial
was.
cults. He'd love it. He'd
Yeah,
read it and be
it
like,
was
so
awesome.
all you're saying is that I gotta sacrifice something to Mammon and I'll get money. Well, it's about time Jasper started earning his keep.
Spawn was ultimately successful compared to all of its other contemporaries. But it was fleeting success. It didn't last forever. And by
Yeah, they should have saved
the
money.
half of the 90s, Spawn dipped in popularity, and by the end
What?
of the 90s, 2000,
Did
no one really cared
well?
about
What did he
Spawn
do?
anymore.
Did he start doing
That's
tip
what
skulls?
happens. Can't be at the top forever.
There's too many detractors,
That's
and I'm
right,
making
John
negative
Leguizamo
videos about
plays the Spawn
Spawn
character.
and
That's
stuff that he did a
correct.
million years ago. Evil AJ is somehow responsible for this. These were serious toys. Isn't that kind of an oxymoron, DSP?
Fighting zombies in the dark.
Hey, look here. These Duplos are serious Duplos. These are adult Duplos.
Blade skill is increased.
I get what he's trying to say, but how he says things always sounds really dumb. The ones that I remember from, I don't remember Pirate versus Mongol. I remembered Pirate versus Knight. I remember Ninja versus Spartan, which was dumb as hell. Somehow the Spartan's sword can cut through steel. I don't think so. The Ninja should have won that, because the Ninjas have guns. I'm sorry, you're Sparta. Sparta. That's nothing against a gun to the face. Come on, get out of here.
We're going down here.
I remember one that someone got kind of salty on. It was the Shaolin monk versus Maori tribesmen. And the Maori tribesmen that they had visit to do all the attacks and whatnot, after he lost, he said, is the computers that you use, are those computers, are they Chinese-made computers too?
Look at him.
Look
He's
here,
got
dude.
one arm and no head.
Come on,
This
man.
guy.
Take your non-existent L like a man.
Speedy Z. Speedy Z the zombie.
Holy crap, 9 souls? You're right. He cheated the system with that.
Hungry. Would this open the door? do you
It's a
think?
pretty cool comic book, by the way. I did not anticipate liking it as much as I did. I was talking to my friend at the comic shop. I was like, I'm trying to look for something really new and bizarre. And he said, how about an economics murder mystery? And I thought, murder mystery sounds cool, but economics stapled onto it makes it sound terrible. But I got one anyway because I'm a
Devil, I'll
consumer
see you
and
later.
I trust his judgment. And I ended up loving it.
Thanks for chilling. Got clobbered.
Katana through machine gun
Time for the
barrel.
clobber.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh,
that's an
yeah.
annoying myth too.
Oh, I love it. How about this?
Conquistador versus
Ooh-ya.
I remember that one.
Oh, yeah. Damn. There you go.
I remember when they had the Navy SEALs or
That did not
Green
help the
Berets
door
versus
get open.
Spetsnaz.
It's gotta be like a
There,
left
I saw a
arrow.
few people actually calling for the boycott of the show because the Spetsnaz won. And I got really amused by it. I was like, you guys realize this show is terrible, right? Why are you upset about whoever won?
Yes,
It's not
sirree.
real.
Indeed it
I felt like
is.
DSP there for a second. You guys realize this TV show isn't real?
We had the key. If we didn't have the key,
I
we
ended up,
couldn't
I
do
had
this.
the
So that
Deadliest
means
Warrior
it's
fighting
exclusive
game,
for this
which is
quest.
one of the worst fighting games ever
I
made, in my
found the
opinion.
sewer entrance that the Grey Fox told me to look
Because
for, and I
it
need
did
to
the thing
find
you're
the
not
way.
actually supposed to do. It made the game realistic. So a lot of characters could kill you instantly
It didn't say I
across
could
the
kill anyone I
screen.
need on this quest, so I don't have to be non-violent. I received a $1 tip.
Far out. Bring it up to 12.
A $1 tip has come in from Arcade Cup. Thank you so much, Arcade Cup, for a $1 tip tonight. Thank you for everyone who is chilling with me here tonight. Remember all the different ways you can support the stream, including giving it a like. We're aiming for 100 likes tonight. We're around 60-some. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips.
These were
all
serious
appreciated.
toys. You did not whip out this toy
My
unless
final
you seriously
protection
wanted to
so
play
any kind of
hard.
contribution would be welcome. Thank you so much. Who the fuck was that?
But it wasn't that many people. DSP likes to exaggerate numbers of people because exaggerations are there to help your emotions on something. There was like
Don't
a
beat
million
my
people
ass.
at the store. Okay, there was 12. It was only like 2 or 3 dudes calling for this boycott, which made it even funnier because it was like, okay, Spartacus, you go for it. But DSP would say there was like 1,000 people online freaking out, saying we're boycotting the show. This is un-American. And I was like, dudes, it's not that big of a deal.
Interesting looking room. I don't know if there's anything in here I need. And if I drop, I can still get back up, but I don't.
Yeah, he had to sneak in a little beg there after he got money. That's great. I see that you put $1 in my cup. Did you know that you could, if you wanted to, put a second $1 in my cup?
Could be on the right track.
Made $150 3 hours ago. Got a still massive bag. Dude, that $150 is gone. And first of all, he didn't get $150 with all the taxes. He got like $450.
I found the old way.
So, come on.
This is clearly a long abandoned sub-basement of the Imperial City. Looks like it's going to be a long journey to get into the Imperial Palace this way. I need to find the door that connects to the palace interior. If I remember correctly, I will need the arrow of extrication to unlock time.
I like the games that slaughter player in cool ways.
We have
Hell
the
yeah.
arrow of extrication. Okay.
I liked the Punisher game. That game was cool.
Oh, we have ghosties.
Take them out. Where'd they go?
Ah!
There you go. There they are.
Ancient ghost. Banish that fucker. It's time
Did
for
chat find that funny? You already made this joke, DSP. It wasn't funny the first time.
Ghostbusters.
You guys like Ghostbusters. You tell me all the time in the chat.
every
You're like,
time.
Ghostbusters is really cool.
Strange in the neighborhood. Oh, who you gonna call?
Every tip comes with a Scopely text. Yeah, no kidding. That shit goes right to Bills. I mean Scopely. I mean Bills.
Oh, who you gonna call?
Is that how he frames it in his head, that he has to pay a Scopely tax? Can we revisit the Mimic Tier discussion?
Ah! A trap.
I was watching a streamer, and he had the skeleton key, and he was just picking every lock with the skeleton key. That's not good content. But screaming lyrics badly is good content. This is terrible, man.
I have no clue if I'm going the right way, by the way.
That's always the case, DSP.
I'm probably not, considering how deep down I'm going here. I'm pretty sure this is wrong.
That's kind of a sexual comment out of context.
Ah!
I don't know if I'm going the right way, cat, but I'm pretty deep down, so...
Someone is screaming for blood. Who is that?
Yeah, someone's having the time of their lives.
Who was screaming for blood? There's another ghost. I don't know who was screaming for blood. I also don't know. I think I'm stuck down here. Shit. I don't think I can get up.
Begging off of getting money is... It's...
Oh, look, who is
It's
that?
some brazenness, for real.
Who are you? Who the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter. He's a hostile. Take him down.
Some guy yelling at me.
It's either singing or poop jokes. That's all he really has. Or food. Poop jokes,
A
singing, or
vampire
food.
assassin? What the fuck are you doing down here?
What are you doing down here? At least I have a reason to be here. I'm a
Random
vampire.
vampire screaming that he wants my blood. Okay. I just add to the pile of enemies down
He's
here.
watching Mini a True Nerd. I
kinda
just know
weird.
it. He got the key early
The
on.
old way.
I mean, maybe.
Wait,
He
open
did take him
door,
this long to get the
open
skeleton
door
key.
to the old way. I guess they want me to go this way. Okay.
Sony sends over Hitman. Well, good luck trying to get to Phil, man. You can't get on the street.
I go in here? I can, but there's nothing there.
So, you guys won't believe this. I got a copy strike for singing my own cover of the Ghostbusters theme. This is fucking bullshit. You're telling me these detractors can steal my content, but I can't badly bleed out the Ghostbusters theme? I think their lawyers singled you out because it was funny. It is, Roman. He has nothing to do. He can only clown mode, sing, talk about food, or poop.
Jeez, this is crazy. I just fucking
Which is the
skeleton.
easiest stuff to discuss, because everyone does all those things. Everyone eats, so we can talk about food all day. Everyone poops, so let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I love that. I love that. You hit him so hard his fucking body explodes.
Okay.
That's fucking fun. Boom.
Is that what he tells? That's what he tells Kat, isn't it? That there's a company called Scopely that he, you know, is just someone that he has to send a lot of bill money to.
Use a torch in your offhand. Now I'm just gonna put the helmet on if I can't see. Let's see here.
So you see,
Oh,
Cat,
they want to go straight. Then what's
Scopely
over here?
is it's related to the mortgage. You see,
Okay.
and I have to like pay
Going
it
this way.
regularly, or else they'll
Lost
foreclose the
Texas
house,
homes.
dude. DSP is a middle schooler.
672 says, are Arkham and Man Arkham married? I don't think so. I think they just both have Arkham in their name. It's not a big deal. 672. Thanks
Yeah.
for the super chat, though.
Thanks, 672. 72. You're an idiot.
Okay.
Hilarious. Scopely is my lawyer's name. So how's that lawyer thing going, Phil? He's almost got enough money. It's like a spirit bomb, Cat. You don't understand. If you collect enough money,
Yeah, you ready?
then he can sue them all.
Oh, shit. What is this? Nope. That's quite of a observant zombie. You're thinking senses would be dulled, but apparently not.
I don't think so, Moody. I think somehow she's managed to get past, because she has to know he's spending all this money on this crap.
Ooh. Have I even? I don't think I
So
found
it's
any of
it
those.
can't be that he
I
doesn't
think
know,
that
or
makes
she
you
doesn't
invisible,
know.
correct? Isn't
So
that
she
what
had to have
invisible
gotten over it in
potion?
some way.
Darth Goldbox says, what's the longest playthrough I've ever done? You gotta
Maybe
think
Cat
Elden Ring's
owns
clocking
stock in
there. That was
Scopely.
140
I know we were
hours,
discussing it earlier, but maybe she found a way to get some stock from them.
I also know
So
about
she doesn't
Skyrim
care.
Plus DLCs. I don't think it was as long, Skyrim Plus DLCs. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
He might want to try that. I
This
hate
playthrough
this
is currently
Oblivion
40
game.
hours long.
This fucking
roughly.
game sucks.
And as you can
It's
see,
too
basically
wonky,
most of the
dude.
side content
Now
is
this
barely
game is
ever
wonky.
against the plot. So I don't know how long the plot is in this game. Nor do I know about other side content because we've been doing mostly guild stuff. I guess we'll have to see. By the way, remember I got kicked out of the Mages Guild.
He
because
should
they
just
fixed
say
that.
he needs to. She needs to put this dude on
Fire
a
Emblem Three
leash.
Houses?
I agree.
Fire Emblem Three Houses wasn't even as long
She
as Elden
kind of
Ring.
did that one time. He spilled water on himself, and we got to
But it
hear
wasn't
Cat for the
like,
first
you know,
time in years.
Record.
And she said, "I don't care. Go do your dumb stream."
Why are there so many dang ghosts and zombies down here? Fuck this.
Which I don't know. I guess Cat is
Ah.
in a way, Cat's a hero because she said what we all wanted to say to DSP. I don't care. Do your dumb
Dead
stream.
now?
Side scrollers are live streaming right now, getting
Staff of
trolled hard.
fatigue.
I bet they don't ask any hard questions in the interview.
Summon a ghost.
What are people saying?
Summon a
What are some
ghoul.
examples of things that they're saying? in there?
Zombie! Fucking die!
Maybe she breaks stuff to get attention.
Oh my god, 3 ghosts together? They
I
all
don't
got
think
like
Cat
stuck on
doesn't
the
care.
stairwell.
She has her room
Yeah,
and
oh my
uses her
God.
money on her games. That's all she wanted.
Whoa,
It's true.
shit. They used a force push on me.
They have
Come
a
on.
very bizarre relationship set up.
Get exercise, motherfucker.
Bracky, that might not be.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
That might not work.
Oh!
Oh, ramen. Yeah, that actually happened. Okay, so the saga is that DSP spilled water on himself. Now, normally, what happens when you spill water on yourself is you go and dry yourself off. No. See, DSP is an entertainer. So he said, "Oh my god, I got water all over me. Oh my god, look, I'm soaked. I'm literally soaked. I'm
Come
wet."
on, bust him.
And so he takes his little routine
Bust it.
outside into the hallway.
Fucking get busted.
And he apparently runs into Cat. And he keeps trying to do this routine with Cat. And Cat does not care.
Oh, God, he almost
And she actually says, "I don't care. Go do your dumb stream." And DSP still kind of played it off. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you don't really care. What?
Fucking
How
die,
could you?"
exercise the demon. Come on. Back to the afterlife.
It was a really
Fuck
embarrassing
you.
moment. But it did make Cat kind of cool in my eyes. For a little
That's
bit.
some serious business right there, man.
Did they teach you in journalism school to even do a basic Google search of a guest name before you interview? Oh man, that's toxic. Ban him.
This is a dead end?
Is there a clip of Cat saying that? I've never seen it. I'll have to dig for it. But you can't really hear her that well. But that's pretty much all you really can hear is "I don't care, do your dumb stream."
This place is confusing, man. SF6 Cammy
But
loves the chill
it
stream.
tells me
Glad you
something,
do.
because I was talking with my
Oh,
wife
no, enough of this.
about this.
I'm out of here. I'm not fighting every
And
reaction
I don't
across
think
this point. It's
there's
ridiculous.
ever going to be a context where
Gotta
my
do
wife
something
could tell
else.
me something and I would respond with "I don't care." Not unless it's something like, "Hey, what do you want to eat tonight?" "Oh, I don't care. Anything's fine." But she comes to me saying, "Yeah, I got water on me. I don't care."
How many fucking zombies are down there?
It's unfathomable to me.
This is nuts. This is a nutty
And
final mission.
that really
Oh my
speaks to
God,
me
look at
how
this.
little she actually respects
What is
him.
this
I
now?
don't care.
Like a giant sprawling temple and shit. I don't even know what I'm doing. What is this? Run.
Side scrollers or clout chasers, I expect nothing from this. You know what would really get them some clout
shit.
is if they come in and start shitting on them. But then it wouldn't, though, because we still wouldn't really like them, would we?
Oh my God.
One trick gal plenty fighting
Oh my
ghosts.
God.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's all I got. Ghosts on screen? I'm gonna sing Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die. I gotta use
Command
fucking
run
potion. This is
clown
ridiculous.
mode.exe.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I think you found it. You just don't have true happiness. That's why you don't understand. I suppose it's true.
Fuck.
Maybe I don't have true happiness. Maybe DSP is the happiest dude.
Holy shit.
Look at him. He looks like a happy little piggy. Yeah, that tips total, though, that's not something to be happy about. I need to throw a couple zeros at the end of that 12.
There's 2 turrets in this room, so I have to find a switch and not get shot by the turrets. And there's also a fucking ghost.
Yeah, I heard about that. That he demanded people have video of themselves or dox themselves.
those
That's
aren't
never gonna
turrets,
happen, man.
just the ghosts.
Kiss my ass.
Okay. So if I keep rotating around the ghost, maybe it won't be a big deal. Yep.
Cool, found a way to cheese.
There's another fucking ghost in this room? How do I fucking do this? What is it?
I think the only way I'd like the side scrollers is the second he comes in, they do a full reenactment of the "This is this the guy" segment. So I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a guy on our podcast that's sort of
weird,
like
I think this switch is up
semi-famous.
there. How the fuck
Oh yeah,
do
I
I
think
get
I
up
know
there,
him.
man?
That's Darkside Phil. DSP's already left.
See?
She's married, doesn't need to care or try anymore. If he just kept her as a girlfriend, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. At least with Kat, I could believe that.
Oh, well, that was a bad idea.
But I think people in
There's obviously a switch
decent
up there.
relationships
But it's so fucking
express
dark, I can't see anything.
interest
Right? And there's 2
and
switches.
don't just say I don't care. I feel like that's a little bit much. Even if I'm telling my wife about the dumbest thing that she's ever heard in her life, she at least pretends like she's interested, which is that's good. Thank you. Make me feel like I'm a human being. Kat doesn't even feel anything similar to that. It's like, nope, I don't care what the hell you're talking about, bearded weird dude.
But... Oh, do I have to use the arrow?
No,
Do
you
I have to use
no,
the
you
arrow?
don't. You have to use
They
the
said you
boots
have to
to jump
shoot
up
the
that
arrow at
ledge.
the door, no?
No, the wrong one. I hope he does it. This is gonna be really funny.
I will need the arrow of extrication to unlock time in order to open that door.
If he shoots it in there, he breaks the quest.
Now, how do I do that?
Chat better figure it out fast, because he's about to ruin... Oh, never mind. He can save.
Right? How would I do this? Maybe I have to shoot the arrow through the hole?
If I told my wife that, she'd be like, what do you want me to do about it? Yeah. But to straight up say, I don't care, seems pretty disrespectful to me. Cannot fire this quest arrow. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. Let's just spam it. Look at chat. Can I fire this arrow? What do I do? Confused. All 4 of my brain cells are trying their hardest. Let's shoot at this thing. Nope.
I don't get it.
DSP is completely shut down.
It definitely looks like you need to have time change.
If they all
because
had
the
on
staircase
gun
used
glasses,
to be
Goofy had
backed
some
up
vested
broken.
people.
And if it wasn't broken, I could probably get up
And if
there.
they all
But I
were
don't
rocking
know.
back and forth the whole
I don't
time
know
and looking at their
how
stream
to use
chats
the arrow. It doesn't explain.
and snorting and burping. See, this does have the potential to be extremely hilarious, but they would never do any of this stuff. Not in a million years. And also have really shitty facial hair. Get some glued on your face. That's not... What are you doing? Why are you doing? Genius. Yep. I don't understand.
Stumped, and the game is not explaining, and you can't interact with these.
Game's not explaining. I'm too stupid.
I have the arrow. I need to open the gate that won't open, but it doesn't explain how to use the arrow.
That's
Right?
not the right gate, DSP. God damn, the second he faces resistance, chat, help me out.
I don't know.
This is embarrassing. Beer bed
That's
on if
exactly where I
side
need to
scrollers
go.
will disable chat.
Yeah.
I think they're going to disable chat. Or they're going to institute their own 24-hour subscriber mode. That's why I subscribed to them already. Subscribed to them a while ago.
Weird, it's showing things on the side.
Because I'm not about to
aren't
get tripped
there.
up by that. Hell no.
I'm in a tunnel, so I can't see the things on the sides of me there that it's showing on the map. You see that?
How do I use arrows? I think it's L2.
I don't know. I don't get it.
L2? I would have never known that.
Explain this well enough. This puzzle is messed up.
No, it is
It's
not
very
messed up.
cryptic.
I figured
I'm
this
never gonna
puzzle
figure
out
this
when I
out
was
with
like
some
14,
stuff. I
DSP.
have no idea.
And you're 40. What? The boots help you jump higher. The boots help you jump higher. The boots help you jump higher. That's probably nothing.
I'm never gonna get up there. I don't know.
Unless
You
it's
can't
something
shoot
else, but I thought
things.
that's how you did it.
No effect, even though I hit it dead on. Yeah.
That mission's over. Screw it. Close the game
They
down.
don't do anything. We put them on earlier. They don't do anything. All they do
Oh.
is they give you agility up. They don't make you jump.
No, that's not
I
true.
think you're thinking of in other games. They don't do anything in this game.
Nope, they do.
Watch.
Watch. Okay, I'll watch. Watch this.
Nothing. It's normal. It just gives you
No.
acrobatics up. That's it.
No, it
You
does
can't
not.
jump with them. It'd be cool if you could. If you could super jump with them, it'd be amazing, but that's not how they work.
You can. That is how they work.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try
Well, I'm gonna
it.
save and I'm gonna wait. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna have to look it up. The quest doesn't really work right, so I have to look
The
it up. It
quest
sucks.
doesn't work right.
Thank you guys. I got another
Not
dollar
that
tip
I
here.
can't figure it out. The quest doesn't
See here.
work right.
Oh my! Yes, another one tipped $1 and is claiming that Wings of Redemption is gonna crash the fucking podcast.
That'd be awesome.
Anyway, thanks to
He
$1.
comes in and starts pistol whipping people.
Say. So I'm going to pee. I'm gonna come back. We got another hour coming up, but I don't know what to do.
Are
So
you
I'm just gonna be
serious?
right back, and we'll try to figure this out.
Are you serious? The game doesn't work properly because I can't succeed. I've changed so much since I first started. Old DSP said that. The game isn't working, it's broken, it's glitched. Oh, I just figured out I had to crouch jump. So are you going to go back and say the game's not glitched? Okay, let's see what chat's talking about. Dead on. Level 1, glitched. Yeah, everything's glitched. And he is a level 1 individual through and through to his core. The second he faces something he doesn't understand, boom, eyes right to chat. I think chat, if they really wanted to be helpful, should give him instructions beforehand. Text him what he needs to do as he's right about to do it. But they're all a bunch of negative dickheads and they don't want to see him succeed. Will call. Yep. Probably. Is he trying to duck out for WWE Champions? I gotta feed the addiction, man. He's starting to itch. Did you see how much he was sweating? DSP's computer fries because... I think if DSP updated his computer, he'd have a lot less problems. But the problem is that this dude is constantly streaming. He can't, update it while he's streaming or update it during his day off. He's too busy. He can't do it. It's impossible. If something takes more than an hour, it's impossible to get done. Time for half his viewers to leave. If he's at 300 viewers right now. Oh, they got in the new clone. Alright, the new clone has the information needed. And also, this game was never bugged. I don't know what you're talking about. What's he saying on Twitter? I'm going to check his Twitter, see if he said anything. His breaks are
guys,
looking up
we're gonna
guides.
continue?
Absolutely. I have a feeling DSP sits down to pee and looks at the guide,
About the,
which is kind of heroic, but...
lock that you're considering we already have.
I gotta pop a squat and look at a guide.
Okay. Okay. Zoom.
I'm not seeing any whale calls. Maybe he sent some
Alright,
emails
guys,
out.
so I don't know what to do. I'm just being honest. You guys are going to have to help me out here. I don't know what to do this quest. It doesn't seem like the quest is straightforward. It doesn't explain anything at all.
What a pro, no music. Dude, he can't use music. It'll
I'm
get
looking
copyright
everywhere in
claim.
the room. There's switches that I can't reach.
You can
Right?
at least try.
There's a
Just go up
platform
to
that I
it.
can't jump up.
You didn't even try.
Says
You
that I
jumped
have
that. Oh my god, I'm getting mad.
Arrow I need to do the quest, but it doesn't do anything.
He jumps at it at an angle, doesn't make the jump, doesn't even try again. Shoots arrows at
These
objects.
things don't
Nice.
even really exist, apparently. Can I light them on fire? Nope, passes right through. So that's not it.
Maybe look around for a switch in this room? Nope, can't be bothered. Shooting arrows, though. I think Gray Fox is really reconsidering what he
Nothing
did.
there.
I should not have sent this dude in to steal that.
You have paintbrushes in your inventory. You can drop it and it forms a platform. What? Why would dropping a paintbrush from my inventory form a platform?
Because it's a
What are you
glitch, dude.
talking about?
It's a glitch.
What on earth are you speaking
It's a
of?
glitch. It's a well-known glitch in this game. You can make platforms that way. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're stupid, and I'm ignoring you. Put on the boots,
This
DSP.
sucks. I don't, there's a room here. I barely
DSP's
went, but
bank collapsed.
I ran everywhere. There's
Immediate
nothing
bank
here.
stream. You guys don't understand.
And I'm in
I
the room
was
and I
actually
can't make progress.
investing money in the bank. You guys wanted me to do important
what to
financial decisions. Now you guys have to bail out the bank. Chad should just send him their playthrough and he can just react to it. Yeah, and hold up the controller. What was it? I think Jack Black did that, where he was playing a game on stream and it became increasingly obvious that he wasn't actually playing it. I think he even started eating a sandwich and was playing one-handed. That's what DSP ought to do. Just pretend like it's his footage. Clone count? I think we're up to 2 or 3 today, or just this stream. I know 2 at least. Because when he steps off screen, got to get a new clone in there.
Oh my god. This is not what I wanted. I wanted healing.
Can't hear him. Oh, is he too low?
I'm a weak ass destruction magic.
Or am I too loud? I'll turn him up a little bit. It doesn't sting so much when you're drunk. What?
God! What's up, Cheerio?
He immediately tops off the chin. Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to get a little hammer to keep playing this shit. No, Lynn, you're wrong with the
Take
guy.
hits, God damn it! I got one finally.
You moron. "100% stalling for tips to learn how to get the skeleton key." He got the skeleton key. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, my mistake. Took me a second.
Do the quest to area name. We're doing the heist. We're doing the heist.
Right,
We're doing
Rama.
the heist.
Can't be
Lost
bothered with it.
Catacombs, the ultimate
I've changed
heist,
so
that's what
much
we are.
since I was beginning on YouTube. Still can't figure out how to jump. Still can't figure it out. You can tell it's a new clone. His burp bags are still full. Yeah, he's got a bunch of the clone juice in his system.
That shut it up.
What the hell are we even doing?
You spin around this thing.
They don't live long because they've cloned him so many
Now fucking
times.
zombie showed up out of nowhere and I can't move. What the hell? Gee, thanks a lot. That
Fuck this
knocked me and
game.
I couldn't move at all.
Let's uninstall.
That
Let's
was
play
dope.
Gun and Battle Operation. That game's pretty fun. Dude, DSP, I would help you play it. I can't even shoot. I can't even troll you or I'll get kicked out of the game. And then they penalize me. So you're good.
Bring it
I
around.
learned this the hard way. I was playing with a friend of mine, and I started shooting him in the back intentionally and got kicked from the game. Damn.
I think I killed the ghost, maybe.
I was 12 minutes younger, dude. Dude, that was basically a million years ago. That's why he says things are so long ago, because for him it was. It was 4 or 5 lifetimes
Fucking
ago.
annoying.
Since that slave trade joke, we've seen at least
Now I killed
400 clones. That's 400 lifetimes. You all need to get over it. 2 hours per clone times. Yeah,
God.
I'd say that's about right.
Okay. That was a pain.
I thought that this quest was going to take the entire night.
I don't know, man.
Because this quest is
I don't know
already
what
kind of
everything's expecting
longer.
me to do.
And DSP can take a 5-minute quest and turn it into a 40-minute affair. So I thought for sure this was going to be the entire night. And it's already looking like that's the case.
We've already been there. We already went through here.
And DSP can count on all his viewers being stupid as shit in the chat and not giving any actual answers.
Jump over a gap in the large rectangular room with the boots on? With the jack boots on? What gap?
That gap right there you just looked at? That doesn't matter. You were at it already. Why don't you keep the boots on?
Yeah.
Why don't you just keep them on?
This?
Yes, try.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell?
Whoa! Are you going to apologize to that person that you said it couldn't
Why
work?
did that just work? I tried it before and it didn't work.
Apologize to the person that you chastised? Told them it would never work, dude. No? No apology?
It didn't work before. Now it did. Wow.
No, it didn't work
before. I was
before.
supposed to know how to do that.
See, before, he jumped about 2 meters away from the wall and hit the wall. Didn't work before. Yeah, maybe because you needed to stand right up against it?
It did. The door's open. That was pretty stupid.
You are.
Well, thank you guys. I never would have figured that out because the game explained absolutely nothing.
Oh my god.
The Hall of Epics.
There is something to it. Don't watch DSP play games you like.
More fucking zombies.
Because you're going to start taking it personally.
Zombies!
Alright. The clones don't sleep.
Well,
Yeah, that also explains why he's so tired in the morning. I'm good, Drunk Scotsman. How are you? I can't believe how lazy his viewers are. Yeah, for sure. They should have been spamming the answer instead of talking about dumb shit. I'm out of gun.
What the?
I'm out of
My
sword.
sword! What happened?
Ran out of sword. You should have reloaded.
My sword has disappeared.
You dropped it, dude. Uh-oh, chat. What do I do?
Where is my sword?
Maybe if you kill the zombie,
Break?
you can look for the sword. It probably broke. And where are you looking? Oh, repair. Repair tool. Can't. There it is right there in the wall. Oh, no, there it is.
It's broken. And I can't fix it.
Hmm.
That's not good.
What's our backup plan? This knife? Cool. Now you
That's
can't.
very bad. I didn't realize. I was on such
anyway.
a streak of fighting. And now
I feel
I
like
have
every
no
time
weapon
he's going... Oh.
besides this, which
I
sucks.
feel like every time he's gone in the bathroom midstream, he gets some big tip shortly after returning.
think
Yeah, because he
sneaks.
probably emails people. Actually, like that Doctor Who episode where they measure time by generations, you lose a lot of info over just a couple generations, so it makes sense. I'm telling you, I think the clone thing is about the only way you can really make a lot of DSP's weirdness make sense.
Open up. At least somewhere with a clear view of the pillar.
Someone in the chat saying that the paintbrushes are a glitch that you can step on? Yeah, dude, I knew that. Imbecile.
Over there.
I would have never figured that out. You would have never figured out that jumping is a solution?
For sure it's over there. How do I get over there?
You're warm? It's kind of cold down in the basement. For me, Drunk Scotsman. I'm down in my mom's basement. That's where DSP slandered me and said that's where I live.
How do I get to this? How do I get over there? Oh, there's a gate.
This 6-star sword expired. So here's the thing.
Walls look like they are meant to
I'm
move,
gonna
maybe
need some
place
money
something
for a new
fire
sword.
arrows behind them. I better look for a way to get through them.
I thought it could get slapped out of your hand. I thought that's what happened. But I think that killing the enemy should be honestly your priority, but I don't know. I'm not a pro streamer. He could very well be an alien.
That's how you open
Maybe that's how they got the technology to clone him. It's alien tech.
Mash like a madman.
So did you want to repair your sword when there were no enemies nearby? Guess not. We're just going to use this letter opener until we're done.
That's weird.
Dad, my knife isn't doing enough damage, and I can't use my sword.
On the other side,
Why don't you repair it? It said you can repair when enemies are nearby. They never told me that. It's right on screen.
I don't know.
Too busy
No
looking at
one's
chat.
talking to me either. Everyone's ignoring me in the chat. Come on, guys. No ignoring me. I'm the streamer.
They show him a picture of each story he knows. So
Love and adore me and interact with me constantly.
I heard about a thing called
Give me
memory
all of your love and
cloning,
attention immediately.
and it's
I
from
demand
Gundam,
it.
and it's the idea that you could
Shower me
program
with
a
praise.
brain
Shower
to
me
be mapped.
with attention and praise here on DSP Gaming. How dare you not do so?
You're being sarcastic, but not really.
Come on.
In Gundam, they
Why
do a
else are
thing
you
called
here?
memory cloning, where they map a human
Say I
brain
was enjoying the stream and like the stream.
and
Thank you
then
for saying
basically
that.
build a brain
Or
around
simply my
that, so
game,
that it has
sorry.
all the memories from that
Unacceptable.
brain.
Delete your game immediately.
And if that's the case with DSP, there's just not enough time between clones for that to get fully finished. So you have all these errors in the memory.
So we hit one button. We don't know what it did.
I was playing Roblox with my little brother, and the game was so torturous. It landed me in the hospital for 6 months. Oh, God. That bad, huh? You guys love my Oblivion sleep streams. You loved this. Donate today. It's going to be autumn for Australia
Right way?
soon.
I guess we are.
Man, I'm not looking forward to summer. I hate summer. Air conditioning all
How do you
day, baby.
charge shit? I don't know
How you got
charge
40
stuff.
viewers now? Oh
Now
shit,
this
I
one's
do.
gonna suck ass.
Thank you, everyone. Big ups.
Look,
Let's
look at
get
it.
some recognition for that.
This one's gonna be terrible now.
I don't have a silly hat to put on. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the grand congratulations. Sarcasm is his own defense, his only defense whenever he gets called out on something. Tevin brought it up one time how stupid of a defense it is. Oh yes, I totally killed that guy. I totally shot him in the face and like
Thing
killed
is, I
him.
can't repair this blade.
Well, the
If
cops
this
are gonna
blade's-
arrest you
if it
now.
goes down. I have no other melee weapons. Yeah, I don't. I have no other melee weapons at all. It's not good.
His brain is too small.
You charge them with
And it's too
filters, how do
smooth.
I
It's
do it?
kind of like
Here I am.
sloped
How do I
armor
do
on
it?
tanks. Nothing
On a
hits
drop
through
of
it.
hot,
It just
doesn't
bounces
explain
off.
How to charge, right?
So, you guys might not know this, but my brain is perfectly sloped to deflect things. It's actually an evolutionary adaptation.
You do it via the gem. Lofty Pixels.
Thank you,
Baldo,
BR Joe.
with a super
I
chat
appreciate
saying,
that.
Captain, my captain. There you go. Thank you very much. That's my name. I am the captain of this ship.
Oh god. Abandoned ship. I recommend a mutiny, personally. In Halo, they digitize brains to make it. Yeah, that too. That's such a cool idea to me, because if you think about it, a brain is just matter. So you could theoretically clone a brain, but the amount of technology to do that would be... It would be almost alien tech. Holy crap.
Wow. These things barely charge the fucker at all.
That'd be awesome. It says it was lighting his thoughts on fire.
Wow, that was pretty bad.
I remember reading one of the Halo books. I wonder if I read that one.
Oh, here we go. Well, I was able to repair the sword, so fuck that. I don't need this anymore. Good.
Drops blobs into a frame, then fills it
And
in
my
with
repair
more
one.
lips.
So this is where...
I imagine the process of cloning DSP would be very grimy. Because you would have to have a lot of Italian-style
Fire
slime
and darkness?
to make him. DSP's brain is just a Hulk Hogan action figure rattling
No, I
around
wanted
in
to
there.
read it, not drop it. There we go. Blade went up. Oh, nice. Whew, so thank you, Lofty Pixels, for the super chat. Let's get you on the leaderboard.
I think that's
Guys,
probably
we're
right.
at
Left
90
bracket.
likes. Man, it would be great if we could get that final 10 and get our 100 likes goal for the night.
He would initially think a smooth brain is a good thing until someone told him that it wasn't. Okay, so I got some person in chat saying that smooth brain is an insult. Well, I wouldn't have known that.
Because we have sub-only mode on the stream if you're a newcomer. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you can't chat tonight. I have a significant amount of haters and trolls on the internet.
What?
No very valid reason.
There's
because
plenty
of
of
that,
valid reasons,
we can't
DSP.
open chat.
Do you want to
I
get
really
into
wish
them?
We could, but because of the amount of trolling, we have to have a.
I don't really
sub-only mode
understand
to
how that
deal with
deters
So,
people.
if you sub to the channel, You'll be able to talk at 24 hours.
Because I can
Now, I'm
make
not
a
here tomorrow. I'm
ton
back
of
on Thursday.
socks and well,
So
whatever.
if you're interested, you might want to sub. Okay, here we go. Thank you for liking the stream, Marco.
How do you like that little snort in the microphone there? You like that? Feels good? You love that shit.
Bam! Get slapped.
Pretty cost efficient because he always has the drip. The drip, though. I got the drip. That's such a catchy song. I found myself humming that at work the other day.
I certainly hope we're doing the right thing, by the way. I honestly don't know if we are. Seems like this is the only way we can go, so.
Hold on. My squirrel needs feeding. I'm about to shut down.
Button. Skeleton.
They're going to have to... They've probably been building a good clone for this interview. Letting him gestate a little bit longer. That's why he's going to not be snorting the whole
Ah,
time.
interrupted me.
You've got someone behind you hitting you. Don't you? Oh, I thought you did. Never mind. Debunked. This skeleton's slapping the crap out of him. I guess. It seems like a solution that doesn't really solve the problem. But whatever.
So
It's
I'm not
his
sure what
stream.
that's going to do for us.
That's DSP's modus operandi. This doesn't really solve the problem, but makes it a problem later.
Of healing. Hello, Clay JT. Good evening. How are you?
I love how the first thing he says to new viewers is, I have a gigantic following of haters, and
and
doesn't think they'll get curious. Yeah. So, hello everyone, welcome to my congregation. This is my church. Now, you may have heard that I have a few pending court cases against me, but I assure you that they're
I need
nothing.
to come all the way over here, hit the button, and then backtrack, and maybe now the gates are open, because I hit the second button. I mean, I guess, but that's pretty
I would love
elaborate.
to see a low tier god
Pretty dang
clone.
elaborate.
Because I think he would enjoy having low tier god cloned.
Like I said, this is the heist, the big heist, so maybe this is the most
He would
elaborate
love
quest
hanging
so far
around
in the
himself.
game.
They're just talking about their BBCs all day, talking about how they descended from angels and gods. They'd have a blast. Low tier god would shed a single tear and say, finally, a black person I can respect.
Okay.
It's the heat building from the
Wanted to go back
squirrels.
to that, so let's
Okay,
see.
so my
Now,
squirrels are
let's
starting to
find
overheat.
out.
It's probably all that fur. I should shave them.
I hope the buttons I pushed did something. It was a pain getting to them.
Chat, am I doing something wrong? Let's see what chat has to say about this. Michael Stratham.
Okay.
Strahan, yeah. That person misspelled it. That's fine. That's whatever. I misspell stuff all the time.
There's the button we pushed.
Did you all already get bubbles?
Whoa, yeah,
Oh shit, you're
everything's
right.
open now. Whoa.
This dickhead owes us some
Change.
bubbles. Stop what you're doing.
Do
Put the
right
controller
thing.
down. DSP somehow struggles against a zombie that's been
The other one.
decapitated.
The
Only
zombies were let
DSP.
loose.
Oh, Moda. No, I have it. I have it on my list of things to watch. I did get a clip from it though when he was. What did he say at the end of the clip?
Normal arrows a few times. I only get one try.
The interviewer
what
used an
the
LTG
fuck,
quote
you
at the end of the
stupid
interview.
skeleton bitch.
Oh, I forgot, but it was pretty funny. But yeah, I've got it saved up. I
What a
want to watch the whole
dickhead.
thing. LTG and his clones would
hate
share the Saturn
skeletons,
stick.
I
Oh
hate
hell yeah, they'd
zombies.
love it.
I hate ghosts. I'll go back to fucking Halloween.
I don't think Wings clones would stand each other.
Back in your
Chris Chan would definitely
Shut up.
not. Because you can't have
Shut
multiple
up.
Jesuses. That doesn't really work.
Damn.
A clone of Chris Chan.
Okay.
I think Chris Chan would make a great clone because you could at least experiment to see if you would be a better parent. You know, we check in on you in 30 years. Yeah, my Chris Chan,
Well, ladies
dude,
and
he
gentlemen,
works at
we
an
have hit our
accounting
100 likes
firm,
goal for the night.
and he's about to get
Therefore,
partnered.
It is time for our famed,
Does he like Sonic?
well-renowned,
No. What?
celebratory bubble blow of the night. Thank you so much for the likes on the channel. Here we go.
No. This is kind of sensual, DSP. You better watch out.
Amazing. Full screen. Ah!
Clown mode engaged.
Full screen bubble blow.
I've
Open
been
up my
pimp
nose,
slapped by a
shit.
bubble. There you go.
Dangerously
We were
close to my
discussing what could beat up Phil. Bubbles beat up Phil. That's because he's a
Okay.
fire type.
Very exciting.
Partner
So,
die.
when I stand on this pressure plate.
Oh, he's gonna have a fun time with this.
Okay.
If he gets it first try, that'll be DSP luck for you. Now, this is where you should save. Any reasonable person saves at this point. Up. Oh, he's gonna practice. Okay, that's... Oh, does he not know he has the wrong
Practice
arrow
shot.
equipped? Oh, he's practicing. Okay. Because that would have been really funny if he kept firing arrows.
How am I
Like,
supposed
dude,
to fucking see it when the...
it's not
Why is the
working.
bow like this?
his bow's glitched. Alright, right there.
Too low.
Yeah, let's try that right there. Lean in.
That was dead on.
Awesome. Okay, switch arrow. Don't move at all. Ugh. Ken needs to come in here and slap his controller.
Yeah! I activated the door and opened the secret way into the palace. There's no telling where I might end up. I should take care to extinguish my lights, muffle footsteps, and be stealthy as I enter the door. We did it! Very nice.
Supreme Court Justice Chris Chan. Oh, that'd be great.
Cool. Not so bad at all. And I haven't used the arrows at all, but they pretty much set that up pretty easily. My restoration finally went up. That took 400 years. Oh,
There's
shit!
this guy named Ivan in the chat and he keeps asking for the money I owe the Russian mob. What are you detractors talking about? I don't own any money to the Russian
The statue's so
mob.
pissed off. Yeah.
Oh, hi Putin. How's it going,
Now
man?
the statue's fucking dead. I can't loot it? Stupid mace. I don't want that.
When does chill and fun start? Man, I don't think if we've got it yet, we're not getting it
Oh,
tonight.
no, there's a second one. Maybe this one has a good sword.
Man, this guy's beating the hell out of you, Phil.
Heal, I gotta heal. This guy's tough.
Yeah, he's crapping on you.
Or she's tough. I guess she had boobs. Fucking stupid statue with boobs.
Where's my shotgun?
Well, now you're dead. You have nothing. Where's your sword?
It's
You
a
didn't drop
statue.
the sword? Oh, come on. That's what I wanted.
Stop crying.
No luck. No luck, Chuck,
I
man.
have a question. If DSP was physically capable of doing anything, would he even do anything?
The Imperial Guards quarters. Where are we
Nah.
in here?
Because DSP is definitely the kind of dude who would use his trick back to still tell people,
I just can't
No
really.
need for
I
lights
can't
to
carry
run
this
tab.
bag, cat. Can you
Let's
carry
see.
this? Sorry, I'm just, my back.
Sneak in. We'll see what happens. Okay. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
don't clone No. Cyrax
They're all asleep.
is... I think if you even try to clone him, it would be like the clones in Alien Resurrection, in that they're somehow even more mutated than normal. You'd have a Cyrax with 3 jaws. Oh, God. No, no.
Playing the Nighty Night
That is a crime against humanity, clone that guy.
And the gods
His NPCs are swinging wildly, just like... Are you implying that Phil operates like an NPC when he's fighting?
Let's sleep. Where the fuck how do I get down there?
Oh, Putin, what did I have for dinner? I had, beef stroganoff. My wife was quite inspired by you.
No, the blowing the bubbles thing, whenever he gets asked about that, it's really kind of funny how he has to try and justify it as, well,
Why
I've
you guys
got
talk about
adults in my
Charles
chat,
Bronson?
but they want to have some
I don't know
childish
if you realize
whimsy.
there's a game going
Yeah,
on.
when I think whimsy, I think bubbles.
I guess this is not. I guess we have to go down first.
If you checked your map, you would know. If you looked around, you would have been able to tell.
Here I am. I'm on the most difficult sneaking, thieving mission of the game. Concentrating. I turn back. Oh, everyone's talking about Charles Bronson and Death Wish. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. Maybe you should have
What
some
is
more
happening
trouble in the
here?
game and then we can help you. If you all in the chat want to start talking
Thank
about
you, Michelle.
Bronson,
This
you
is
go
great
for
chill
it. I don't
stream.
care.
Thanks, Mishael. Really appreciate that.
You guys,
Oh, what was he just saying a couple minutes ago sarcastically? Oh yeah, all the attention should be on me. Yeah, apparently you really do think that. Because they're talking about Bronson and you got worked up. Lame.
Man, I'm gonna get past him. I'm gonna get past him.
That 11-year-old girl is an absolute hero too.
Something up. doing? He's like squatting and pooping.
Scold them. Scold these jerks.
You guys aren't paying enough attention to me. How am I supposed to feel validated as an adult?
Yeah, nod your head. Yeah, it's like Mimic Tear. I guess that's it.
In the hallway.
That's it, Lackey Bracky. We must have had a new
Okay.
clone. In that time period, between that time and this one here. We got a new, so we're up to 3 at least. Because he didn't remember making that sarcastic quip about how all the attention needs to be on him. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
I didn't have that programmed in. Yeah, no one cares about the chat, man. Yeah, activates the switch. It might kill him. Oh, he hated that.
Transfer that scroll to the archives.
You gonna somehow break
the right
this?
way or not, but I flipped the switch. Hopefully it did something.
It pissed him off. Now he's really angry and he's gonna kill you. Yeah, you gotta go in here and like sit at the seat or something. He'll bring you a scroll.
They're all blind.
Yeah.
So they can't see anything because they're
We've
fucking
mass
blind.
produced Super Blind Man.
It's right in the middle there.
Yeah,
What's she
be
doing?
careful
She's
not to
crouching.
let any
She's pooping
bubbles-
too. What are they all crouching and pooping for? There's bathrooms in here, I'm sure, somewhere. You have to be fucking pooping everywhere.
There's your poop joke for the day. Or at least for the stream, anyway.
Welcome to this holy
Yells
library.
at someone in chat for giving correct advice. People stop talking to him in chat to avoid getting yelled at. Yells at chat for not talking to him. Soon we will get...
I have to go up? I guess I'm gonna have to go up because
Yeah,
I don't know-
nothing makes this dude happy. So why even bother?
At least they're all blind. Okay, ready?
I guess. I'm ready for this to start getting interesting. And start killing them, DSP.
Where is it? It's saying
I think it's downstairs. But DSP's
Where the fuck
easily
is it?
confused.
It's not in the room. It's totally saying it's in the room, but it's not in the fucking room.
It is redundant. I'm telling
I
you,
don't get it.
working with kids for a prolonged time really
I don't get it.
exposes
It's
how
not
much of a
in
child DSP is. Because that's what children do that I work with. That they don't know what they want, but they know they want it right now. Well, what do you want? I don't know, but I need it right now. Do you want us to chat with you? Do you want us to not chat with you? What do you want us to do? Well, you clearly left.
They're saying
Go.
it's in here. I don't get it.
Downstairs. When you go there, you will be given
Guy
a scroll.
downstairs? I mean, that's pretty stupid, no?
Why
That's
would it be
gonna give me
stupid?
away.
They said so long as you don't
Gotta talk to
speak,
this asshole.
you don't speak. You sit down on the
Nah,
chair,
like-
sit in the chair. Good boy.
I seated myself in the reading chair. Now I have to wait for them to bring it to me, the scroll. As long as I don't speak to any of them, the priest seem to be assuming I'm Celia Cameron. Okay.
Are you going to say it didn't tell you that? Because he did tell you that.
They're expecting you. They're expecting Celia Cameron. They're supposed to give you
Celia
the scroll.
Cameron,
Yep.
I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested.
Far out. Thanks. Look at this shit. I have no
it.
idea what that
Treasure
says.
of the century. My name shall be known across Tamriel for the theft. Get back to Great Fox. The way back is blocked. I'll have to go
He just
upstairs
wants
to
money,
find
but he
the
can't
way
say
out.
that, unfortunately. Yeah, people think that he's some sort of like beggar or something.
I just did though.
Guess it was nothing.
I just did sneak past them, so. All right, ready? The Italian
Now,
job.
I have a
It's
friend.
Italian- it's every high
She's a
school
lady,
since
and
11,
she
the Italian job
she
combined.
still likes bubbles and silly string,
Who's there?
but that's because she's still a child at heart. But I think even if you like that, it loses the magic to see a 40-year-old
Guess it was nothing.
ghoul blowing bubbles, and only after he got enough engagement from people. So even if you did have childish whimsy, this dude would still ruin it.
Okay.
Hello?
If Foodie
Who's
Beauty
there?
is quit YouTube. Reminds me of what was it? Amber Lynn quit YouTube a couple times. She kept coming right back. You can't quit YouTube, dude. It's
Can I see
impossible.
by him, do you think? I can see right by him if I'm quiet. We'll find out. Okay.
Should kill him. Take him out. He can't see you if he's dead. Uh-oh. Shit. Situation critical. And he's not even talking to you. It's death on sight. Master Thief, DSP here, aggroed the entire Citadel.
Oh shit.
Gray Fox is going to be alerted to this. Yeah, I heard you got the scroll, but I also heard that you alerted the entire kingdom. The bubbles are bad because you know it's the only... He's only doing it because he is obligated, not genuine. Yeah. That's why when he got brought up that one time, he flipped the hell out. Because it's easy, Bill.
Hell, I can't leave. Look, what the fuck?
This is comedy gold right here.
I can't leave.
You're getting jumped by the entire castle.
Oh
Even the
my
blind
God,
dudes are ready to
I'm
fight.
dead because the game is glitched and told me to go the wrong way.
The blind dudes are squaring up.
It told me to go through a door that doesn't open.
The job is over, man. Reload a previous save.
Why did it tell me to go to a way that doesn't fucking open?
Because it can open, but you don't have enough time to actually
Is it the
inspect it.
fucking game?
Yeah, the game's fault. The game made him get detected 50 times. The game just shouldn't have stealth mechanics.
Yes,
I
they
should just be
blocked
invisible.
it. Oh wait, here we go. I escaped from the Imperial Palace by jumping down a chimney chute in Okato's room.
Wow, that was
The world
lame.
battle mage won't mind me using his ash fruit. I can only.
The Cyrex quit YouTube like 200 times.
The way the Gray Fox
He should probably just quit permanently, man. He
Jack
keeps getting
Hill
punched
Jack
in the head.
for.
He only got punched that one time, but it's bound to happen again. How long do you think DSP would last in prison? Okay, serious answer, probably like maybe a month before he got beaten up.
Did they break?
Hilarious
I survived the
answer
fall, but my
would
boat
be
was
that
just
he
broken.
gets in a fight on the transport
Yeah,
bus.
they did.
He sits down and the other guy says, "Hey, wait a minute.
Huh.
You know, I know you."
I don't think you know me. I'm just kind of a regular guy.
No, I know you. See, I'm actually part Jewish, and I really loved your Isaac Heimler routine. Can you do that again? No, he doesn't say he's Jewish. He's like, hey, I really like that Isaac Heimler routine. Can you show it to me again?
And DSP's, oh, I heard there was a bunch of Nazis in prison. Sure, I'll tell you. So I was Isaac Heimler, and I'm exterminating Jews.
I'm in the sewers again.
And
Yeah.
you're like,
I
oh,
go back
that's
the way I
cool.
came.
Well, anyway, I'm Jewish. I'm now going to beat you savagely. You can't do that? That's against the law?
All the way back out. So what that was, that's exactly what I needed the Spring Heel Jack boots for. I need to jump to do the puzzle, and then I needed to land there and not die from the fall damage. For some reason, there it reduced my fall damage, but not in the other area. Or whatever.
Save
Whatever.
the pig the game.
Done,
How's the
right?
begging day? Charles,
Got it
it's been
done.
pretty good. He begged when he got some money, and, well, that part didn't work, because he's still at $13. Time for a new clone. I think that they managed to put in a new clone right when he exited the door, because he forgot that he was talking shit.
Vampire Archer. Fucking idiot. What are you following me down here for? Wrong place, wrong time, bozo.
Oblivion does seem to be detracting, but he likes Oblivion for some reason. I think it's because it's so easy, and he can pause the game and look for assistance. Cyrex versus DSP boxing, who wins? Oh god, that's really hard to tell. Oof. Because Cyrex looks like he has hemophilia.
Okay, we open this door.
But DSP
Oh man,
has brittle
We're
bone
gonna be making
syndrome.
authentic Italian sauce anytime soon. I haven't done
Maybe
it.
it'd be a
in
double
amazingly long
KO.
time, probably
It
like
really
years,
comes
so
down to who
probably
hits
not.
first. I guess
I think
Cyrex, because
eventually we'll
DSP
go back
can't
to
move
doing
very
it. It's
fast.
just- It's very time consuming. It requires a lot of ingredients we have to go multiple places to get. And
He begged when he got some
because
money,
of
and he
that, it
begged when he
hasn't been
didn't.
really appealing for us to
And
do
he
for a long
also
time.
was saying,
So,
I
we basically
totally
buy
want
store
people to
ourselves
pay
and buy
attention to me
more
all the
expensive ones
time.
that are
Oh
quite
yeah,
good.
just listen to me all the time.
You know, even
Not
though
10 minutes
that
later.
spicy
People are
sauce is
talking to
pretty
me.
good.
What locale would be Phil Stillman? Dude, he's
We've done
already
our
in there.
whole
Someone had to be in the room with Chris.
Long ass time. Why is there a wolf? It's a wolf's den.
He got a lot this morning. He won't freak out much tonight.
Right.
I guess so. I heard that he got bribed to play Wolong.
Saucy Street Fighter Sundays with Street Fighter 6. Yeah, maybe I could. You're absolutely right.
That's
maybe
a no.
I could.
That's a no.
Do a Street Fighter 6 Sunday.
Pyrex weak against slashing, DSP weak against crushing. I like that. Maybe it'd even be like in Pokemon with Kyogre and Groudon. These eternal enemies that can never actually land a hit on each other.
I don't think anything in here. This is a dead end. It sure looks like the wrong way, right?
I think that was a skit in Ranma 1/2 where they were making fun of the idea of two gods that are too invincible to destroy each other. Instead, it was two gods who were too stupid to actually hit each other.
I don't know. Maybe it's an alternate way out.
It was some metaphor they were making during this one
fight.
fight.
I've had arrabbiata sauce, spicy arrabbiata. It's quite tasty.
We did see earlier this stream a bubble landed a sucker punch on DSP, so I don't know. At least Cyrix can take a blow or two, maybe, but DSP's a brawler though. He'll do a Zangief grab on him.
You're like, I saw this on Street Fighter.
Chris or LTG would be his cellmate.
Fucker.
I'd like to think Chris would be. That'd be really funny. They would both have a simultaneous "Are you the guy?" moment.
There, I did my fucking worst. You enjoy it? Stupid asshole.
Have you seen Greek Wizard's video on Cyrix yet? Cool guy, bro. I really don't watch a whole lot of stuff on Cyrix. I find it really depressing because the dude's sad. He's just a very sad character. No, I hadn't. He'd be impossible to hit with all his rocking back and forth. I brought that up one time in a stream that DSP's practicing his boxing at all times, you know? Because if you're really an athlete, you find ways to practice all the time. And DSP's always...
Your stolen goods are forfeit.
It got found out, man. What are you going to do? Yeah? Load it up and then fast travel as soon as you get in. Chat, is that the right answer? Oh, God. No, that's not working. Jump in the river. Oh, shit!
It's all over, lawbreaker.
They flanked him. They're cheating.
I'll take any stolen goods you have. Next.
Yeah, sorry about that lag break. I don't know what's wrong with my fire alarm. So water dark combo. And DSP's dark, so you wouldn't think that would do much damage, but he is a fire type, so it still did damage. What exactly is your plan here, DSP? You've managed to screw up the game in an amusing new way. You now have to outrun the city. DSP would be the worst spy. Oh shit. More goons. Go to the waterfront district. What are you doing? Can't. There's too many chumps nearby. This should really have Benny Hill music all over it. There we go. Now we can travel. Now we can fast travel. The music changed. You can fast travel now, DSP. Oh, my mistake. Well, at least this will be funnier. Imagine being an adult and paying him to play this old game. What a sad life some have. Definitely this dude, anyway. There's a bunch of people who stream or play video games that I would love to watch them play this game. This dude, never.
Imperial City, so I have to get rid of this scroll first, because that's the big heist thing, and then after that, it doesn't really matter.
I think that Chris Chan can deliver the angry, blind rush of adrenaline and sucker punch someone the next. I would think that Chris Chan would be a very dangerous person to fight. Because there is a
It's
legitimate
gonna get away from the
fear
city.
in fighting
It's
someone
away
who's
from the
crazy.
city. They're not technically
Because
pursuing the
nothing is off limits
Then
for
I
them.
can
They're going to
fast
bite
travel
you. They're
away.
going to fling their
And
feces.
then we completed the quest.
And
And then once
knowing
it's done,
him, he would bite open his own
then-
hand and start flicking blood at
then
you.
I can worry about
No, do not fight
going
crazy
back and
people.
dealing with the bounties and everything. 'Cause I think I'm gonna
Their
have
rule
to,
book is a
because
little too
eventually,
expanded.
Eventually, I'm gonna need to go back there for many missions anyway, right?
So what are you going to do?
How the hell am I gonna do this?
Yeah. How are you going to do it?
I'm gonna have to enter the city from the side.
You've
get
created a
the
brand new
city,
level of difficulty to this
stupidly in
game.
the city.
I didn't think
What a
this was
dunce.
possible.
Oh, steal the Elder Scroll, but fucking, I'll stay in the city that you have to go back to.
How is it his fault
You
that
fucking
you got
idiot. Wow,
detected?
you're a real master thief. I'm hiding out in the same city you just stole the scroll. Everyone's gonna be looking for you.
Because I guess he assumed that you wouldn't get spotted by 4,000 people. I think
No, I'm not going swimming.
I think John
anytime
Wilkes
soon. I would
Booth
like
had
to
less
swim,
witnesses.
though. I don't know when the hell I would do that. Excuse me.
That's not true, but you know, that's my joke.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Yeah, this stupid
We're
ass
almost at the end
master
of this
thief
quest.
assuming that I would
It'd be
get
great
away
if you guys are
undetected.
enjoying
What an
yourselves, if you
idiot.
support the stream
I
in
mean, I
some
guess
way,
that
whether
is
it be,
dumb.
You know, liking the stream or a super chat or a super sticker or a membership or a tip, all greatly appreciated. That's, you know, what keeps this stuff going.
I don't know if
you
DSP
enjoy
had
the
like
stream,
amnesia
please
from a
support
head
it.
injury and he actually enjoyed the games.
Thank you.
I could see someone liking his gameplay. I could. If his gameplay was condensed and
I just
hilarious, it would be
insulted another
funnier
viewer. How did
and
I do
better.
that?
But because you have to
I'm just not
wade
talking
through
to me. I'm
hours
tagging
of
you. You're not
stupid,
talking to
boring
me.
shit
No
to
one's
see
talking
something
to me for
funny,
some odd reason. I don't know.
it just doesn't make it worth it sometimes. Yeah, Dustin,
All right, I'll see you Thursday, Will.
it's a no-win situation.
Remember,
If you're fighting
Thursday,
someone who's totally
will not
insane,
be
you pretty
here
much have to
at
put them
any
down.
time. I'm going to be on a podcast. When the podcast ends, that's when I will be here with you guys, okay?
Because God knows what's going to happen to you if you lose. It's only going to get worse.
I found the Zonot Cave, or Donut Cave.
Chris Chan bested me. I'm on the ground. I'm kind of defenseless. He's going to start eating me. No.
What is that noise? Big storm coming or something. Huh. It's 5:08 a.m. in Brussels? Oh, really?
Yeah, like Greg, this is going to become a clip.
Some sleep.
And of
Yeah.
course, it's going to be contextualized that the game was dumb for having me be spotted. How the hell are you even going to
Dr.
resolve
Warlock,
this,
thank
DSP?
you.
You can't
Says that
fast
guy with
travel.
Red Rocks are not talking as much. It is. It's a big thunderstorm. Look.
So I guess he's going to have to find some
It's all
fence
good,
to pay
guys.
off his
Red
bribe.
Rocks, I'll head out. See you on Thursday. So
Ugh.
good luck with the podcast. Thank you.
I
Thank you,
agree.
thank you. I hope
Ghost
it goes
Among Us,
well.
I
This is what
completely
we shall
agree.
see.
DSP could have leaned into this a long time ago.
Okay.
And he could have done it in a lot of creative, hilarious ways. What happened? Oh, did DSP go to the shadow room, or did I go to the shadow room? Let me refresh this. I don't want to miss anything. Come on. Quit playing with me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Now what do I do?
How do I get in? This is stupid. There's no way it shows like a door. There's no fucking door.
But knowing DSP, he wouldn't be able to do it right. He's authentic when he's inept. Refer to the clips of him in what was it? Project 7, when they do that excruciating segment demonstrating that
I'm
his
not feeling
gaming
good about
powers
this.
were stolen. He demonstrates ineptitude in a very obvious and kind of obnoxious manner, when they could have just played clips from his actual gameplay. Oh shit.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Huh.
How am I gonna do this? I have the Elder Scroll on me, but this fucking moron
Moron.
is staying in the Imperial City.
Yeah.
So I can't finish the quest because he's in the Imperial City. He's a moron,
He's a moron because you got spotted.
right? Why
No.
the fuck is he staying in the Imperial City? How dumb can you be?
Yeah. How dumb can you be assuming that
You know?
DSP could get in and
I
out
have to enter the
undetected?
city. They're gonna be at every entrance.
This game's about to go to the banned world.
Use the spring heel jack boots. That's not gonna
That's
work.
right, Charles.
They don't
Exactly.
jump sky high. You guys are acting like they
Area
jump
57's
in the
reactors
air.
went critical.
They definitely don't do that. And they're broken anyway, I think.
Man, they're
Yeah,
gonna have to
broken.
really roll
Oh,
out a
they have
good
them.
clone to
We'll
figure
see.
this out.
What
I have to
happens
keep
at the
one of
end
the
if they
fat a
broke?
little longer than usual. Chat.
There's no way you can sneak in. As soon as I go in the door, they're gonna see me. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I genuinely don't know.
And you
I
can't
I
wait, you can't do
fast
anything.
travel.
This is great.
I have no clue how to
He
fucking
broke
do
the
this.
game. Awesome.
They're acting like there's another door over here, but there was no door.
It's the,
Yes, go into jail and fail the quest. They're gonna get the Elder Scroll back. They're gonna confiscate it. Hide the scroll, get it
Game
go back and get
over.
it. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide it either.
yeah, let's just go ahead and stop this game,
Where the fuck would I
DSP.
hide
We're
it?
done. and the guy's an idiot. I mean, I guess he's right.
Jail scuffs the quest.
Gray Fox is an idiot to assume this dude would be able to pull this off.
It's all over.
Can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. Well, here's what we'll do. Let's try it.
Kill your way through. Put them all down.
It's all over.
Resist.
That's okay.
And then we're going to load up the safe. Do you still have it? Check your inventory. Maybe he had to wedge it up his ass.
Drunken Weasel says, I recently saw the Batman movie. It was much better than I thought it would be.
God,
I
that was
pleasantly
great.
surprised. I'm glad to hear that. I am going to watch it eventually.
The Dents voted this game for a complete playthrough. Well, Cat's personal trainer, they might have to just get over it.
Speak. What is
You're
this?
under arrest for snorting and begging in a public space. That's a law? It is now.
If this works, this is the dumbest thing ever. I got arrested. They should have confiscated the scroll back. How am I going to pass the mission?
Imagine if he did a glitch like the reverse Gotti, and now everyone aggroes through the roof on him. It would be funny as hell.
This had better be good.
You could check your inventory to see if you have it. Can we clone wings? I don't think we can feed them.
You have the scroll. I can hardly
Because it's a
So
story.
dumb. What a dumb mission.
It's a story
Why?
item,
That's
DSP.
lame.
I have spent
Okay, now how is this fair?
translate the scroll.
It's a dumb game for letting him succeed. This dude was just bitching for the past 30 minutes about how the game was broken for not letting him succeed, and now it's broken for letting him succeed. You don't know what you want, DSP, but you know the game developers are just a bunch of stupid assholes. No matter what you do, you can't please this guy, so what's even the point?
To Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts. It may provoke anger. Or
It's all over, evil beggar. Your begging ways are over.
a stranger wanted her to have it.
What the?
Then report back to me on her.
So we're not done. We're seriously not done yet. What's my favorite all-time Joker actor? Jack Nicholson.
Really?
You have my
That's weird to give the
A lot
wrong
of
answer
people
like that.
would find that weird, but no, I like
Yeah, well, it is the wrong answer, but it's okay. The correct answer is Mark Hamill.
So who
Mark
really
Hamill
the Green
is
Fox?
the
We'll have to
Joker.
find out. We might actually find out. Maybe she'll say, "Oh yeah, only so and so would have this ring." So we're gonna
I'm
find out.
planning a
the real
big
identity.
breakfast for the shit show. I'm even getting up 1 hour before the... I was thinking the same thing. I want a tasty breakfast. But I don't want to be so, like, bloated or anything. But I kind of want to. Like, it's a feast. I'm about to watch DSP on trial. I better have a good meal. He says it like it's going
No,
to
I
be a
never
trial.
played
It's
this
going to
game
be
before. I
nothing.
played
I don't even know why he's
many
stressed
years ago,
out.
almost 10 years ago, and I only played it for about 10 to 12 hours. This is a 40-plus hour playthrough now, so I'm way further in than I ever was.
Cloning wings would be dangerous because also the clone tanks can only get so big.
Ow.
I'm being
Okay.
mean.
What?
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 Huh?
Here we go.
This ring belonged to my husband. He's been missing for over 10 years.
Here's your answer.
For some
Yes,
reason,
DSP.
his
Dig in your
name
head
keeps
while we have this
escaping
cool
me.
moment going on. Yeah, get up in there. Get all that wax
Who
out
knows
of there.
whereabouts? Why
Oh,
are you
yeah.
showing it to me?
Take it as a gift from a stranger.
My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again.
How is that a goat laugh moment?
Wow.
That's more.
The correct answer is monies. We got to have money. Where's my clip? I got my new clip I need to use.
I My name
So come on, pay up, freeloaders. Keep the money coming. And remember, cash money.
Betrayed.
I am the Grey Fox. But you have not.
Caesar Romero's a good one.
But
I am also your
I like Caesar Romero's version of the
Wow.
Joker
Corvus,
the best because that's the real Joker.
10 years I've waited for word
I'm
from
going
you.
to
Why did you hide from
blow
me?
up a bank full of jello, and it's going to be ironic.
from the former
Whereas Caesar Romero's like, I'm going to park
I became
weirdly
Guildmaster.
and annoy people with this clown horse.
Huh.
It's not really a crime, but I'm more of like a nuisance.
Have his name stricken.
Oh shit! Everyone forgot who he was.
No one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the
Caesar
help
Romero's
of
real
the
clown level.
Grey Fox. Without it,
Sign you up for magazine you didn't want, that kind of stuff. Real sick
You
shit.
mean you were unable to return?
I can only imagine 3 scenarios. It's Bland and a big nothing
Oh,
bird.
wow.
Craig throws a curve, Phil snaps and leaves. Or slowly Craig starts to poke Phil to see how far he can go. Pretty much. I think that's exactly right.
You were broken, my
I'm really hoping it comes out of left field where one of the other people on the podcast starts grilling DSP. I kind of don't think Craig's going to.
If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my.
What was the
friend
thing
over.
that he did one time, Caesar Romero, Joker? He started exploiting the loitering law by staying in places for 14 minutes at a time and then running away. And the police got annoyed with it. That's some heroic shit right there. Clone question. Can we clone progressively less fat clones and pass it off as a weight loss journey? Follow up, can we clone
I
a
don't wanna
skinny
be forgotten
Asian
by
woman and get
everyone.
feeders to make her fat and then start over? I suppose so. I think all those things are possible. But you see, all this money that DSP is getting goes right to the clone labs. So we can really only do so much with the money we have. But yes, theoretically, all that's possible.
Such hard times. Because of the curse, he was unable to operate in the normal world of business.
Phil is just now learning about the Grey Fox. What a hardcore gamer. Dude, he can't be expected to remember things about the game he's playing. That's crazy talk.
If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves Guild has a guild hall on the site.
You'll miss the interview. I'll stream it. You can
Huh.
watch the stream on
Guildmaster, Thieves
demand.
Guild. Really?
Can't include clone foodie booty. Yeah, that seems to be an
I got a
exhausting
key. So now we go check
exhausting
that out, and that's probably the
of
end
the
of the quest
resources
line,
right there.
right?
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, here it is. So
DSP's
where do I
also
go?
not going to put it together that the guy who gave him that thing in the abandoned house
There's no,
was also
for some
Grey
reason
Fox.
There's no quest. Look, it's definitely current quest, but it's not showing me where to go. It's screwed up. They said it was in the Imperial City, right?
Yeah, people are pissed at you in the Imperial City. Why is it screwed up? Not enough
Where did they say
biomass.
to
It's
go?
true. We can only pull so many homeless people off the streets and grind them up before it starts becoming a very clear problem. Cat's outside the city gate, huh? You guys want to see something funny? Close the menu. There you go.
You're wanted dead or alive, Grey Fox. This will be easier if you're dead.
Yep, reload the save. What a lame ass. God.
History's been rewritten. I should see the new Thieves Guild Hall in the Imperial City waterfront. The Grey Fox, our Count Corvus, says he's known, told me that I get to run the place. Why?
Chat, help me out.
What just happened? The
What?
quest didn't ding. Now the quest dinged. They tried to arrest me. I'm so confused.
You
I have
are.
no idea what just happened. I'm super confused, but I guess we'll head
I
over
think
there
one
now.
of the other three will try and hardball him to
What is
bolster their own
happening? I
channel.
don't
Hell, the
know.
entire detractor community would subscribe, I think. It's possible. It really depends on how they do it.
This is it?
Because I don't like A-logs. I don't think really a whole lot of people like
Fucked
A-logs.
up. How do we get in?
So if he turns into one of those... and he's like,
Other side.
Phil,
There's a door on
I
the
feel
other
like
side,
you're
I
the
guess."
biggest scumbag in history, and
Okay.
you deserve the death penalty. Okay, well, shut up. That's dumb.
You're looking well.
DSP's not the biggest scumbag in history. He's just one of the top 10.
Maybe. May shadow hide you.
Is this it?
Hey, look at that.
Yes. I think it's his basement, right? I think so.
Don't use any invisibility. Oh yeah, invisibility potions would have completely
Is
solved
his
that.
house, his basement?
There's a door he flew past. Didn't even notice it. Mm-hmm.
I'm on my fucking quest. What? The quest disappeared.
Mm-hmm, because it's over. You
I don't
got
have
to the
quest
place.
Anymore. Is this the Thieves Guild now?
I'm telling you, those monkeys that stack boxes to get to the bananas figure things out way faster
Did
than
the
this
game
guy.
glitch? I think it did. Because
Yes.
this looks like it should be their guild house.
Because
but
you
the front
ran
door's
past the
barred,
door, idiot.
Right?
The door is closed because
and
it's
the
boarded
quest
up.
disappeared.
This dude has no deductive abilities whatsoever. Zero. Zilch. It's just a black hole up there. And you're still level 10. You still forgot to sleep. Go slowly through the basement. Nope. Wrong answer. Come on.
It's telling me this is the door.
This dude is so frustrating.
What the fuck? It is glitched.
No, it's not.
It's completely glitched.
No, it's
telling
not.
Me this is
I'm sorry.
the door.
I'm repeating myself too much.
But when I enter it,
Mm-hmm.
the quest isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
See?
No. Go back in. Go back in. Okay. Already falling apart.
It's you. Hi.
What's going on with you?
I saw a mutton crab a couple of days ago.
God, there's a reason why instructions are put on Pop-Tarts boxes.
Nasty.
And you're looking at it right there.
So long.
I don't understand. I tried lighting a fire under it.
Oh, someone got banned? Nice.
You're looking. What the?
I would hate to have DSP at the D&D table. Oh, God, no.
There's no
D&D
dialogue.
table for
I have no
DSP?
idea.
No.
It looks like the quest is glitched. And I
It
can't
is
finish
not.
it.
Why does he always assume just because he doesn't understand it, it's glitched?
Doesn't say anything about
Go
guild
in.
hall,
I swear to God.
Right? Yeah.
I'm very confused. Friends of Dave. Yeah, might want to get that guy out of there.
Explore it more. Then why does it tell me immediately to leave?
Because go downstairs. Look, right there, right there. Look at that. Hey, I lied to you. But no, it is down here. Or it's upstairs. It's somewhere here.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. The best source of information on things. However,
Like, I don't get it. The quest disappeared. And now
The
there's
quest
no
is
quest
over.
anymore?
All it wanted you to
It
do
just
was go to this
vanishes when you
place.
walk in.
That's it.
Your
The quest is
just
done.
Gone for good. You don't even have another.
Its
thing that
current
says
quest is what you're looking
here,
at.
right?
Oh my God, man. That was really annoying.
So I'm
Leave
assuming this is
already?
a new place
I'd
for you to
hope
stay
so.
now, because now you're the head of the guild. So now this is all your storage space. If you wanted to like store your stuff here, you didn't have a house. I guess this would have been it. So I guess that's it. I guess that's the end of the Thieves Guild quest.
Don't you feel like you owe the developers an apology?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
Curious,
That's why you don't
curious. Look at
understand how you
this.
feel.
When you pick locks, only one tumbler will fall when you break a pit. Wow, that's great. Too bad I don't need it anymore because I have the skeleton key.
Yeah, too bad I already got the mimic tier, man.
Wow. Well, I mean, it certainly was an interesting quest line, but it's weird the way it ended. That didn't seem to make sense to me. The way it just like ended suddenly out of nowhere, without a real resolution.
The
You
game
come,
did
you
have a
meet all your
resolution.
fellow guildmates. They welcome you as the new guild master, and then maybe there's like radiant quests you can do. Instead, it's just like you're here, and the front door doesn't even work.
Because it's boarded
You
up,
just have to enter
remember?
from the back. It's nice to have a storage space and a place, to rest your head, especially if you hadn't bought that other house that I bought, the haunted house that I exercised.
Yeah, low tip over time.
But
You're all right.
that's weird. That really legitimately weirds me out. Like, I don't know. It feels like the quest didn't properly finish. Maybe I'm wrong.
You
Maybe
are
that's the way
definitely
they-
100% wrong.
But, all right, guys, I'm going to save. And I guess that's it. I guess we finished it.
I remember them being all
Imperial
downstairs
place,
hanging
right?
out. I don't know what he did to mess this
for the-
up,
for
but
the-
whatever. It doesn't really
We
matter.
put in the Guildmaster, and we're done.
That was
So
a
I guess next time
hilarious,
around, when we actually play
hilarious
Oblivion,
situation though with him
all right,
pissing
for
off the
first time in a
entire
long
tower.
time,
That was pretty funny.
I can actually focus on other things, right? Like I can legitimately focus on the quests that we were holding off on for a very, very long time. Remember, we were holding off on.
We would have seen a completely different Phil
we were holding
Winchester if
off
that
on
was the case.
Tons of quests to also go to the Imperial City, and incidentally, as we did the Assassin's Guild, or what do they call it? The Dark Brotherhood, and then as we did kept going to the Imperial City enough that now I feel like we even have a headquarters here. So I feel like now we have a foothold here. And we can
Settle
actually
down,
go
DSP.
through
You're all over the
major
place.
Quest lines in the Imperial City that we have quests for. We have like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, some people need to get some verbal abuse. Look at that $13. That's terrible. You don't love
When we
me.
return to Oblivion. So, all right, guys and gals and everyone here. Thank you. I have no idea why the
There
attendance
can't be
was
any
so
women in
high.
here. You're
No one was-
married.
I mean,
What's
these
wrong with
people
you?
who were here weren't talking, so I don't know if they were sent here from someone and no one can talk because maybe you're not subbed or whatever. I hope you enjoyed. I really do. I hope you
Maybe I
enjoyed the
didn't want to
stream.
talk because I
Thank
saw
for
you
watching.
screaming at people.
And I will resume with Oblivion later this week. I'm trying to think. I think Friday night. Yes, Friday night is actually when I'm playing this again as the late night stream. So I hope you'll join me again, same time, same place, but Friday night rather than you know, earlier than that, because tomorrow I'm off. And Thursday I'm actually gonna be doing like a Dragon Ishin. But good stuff, right? Good stuff. We finished all these major guilds. The only one we didn't do was mages. We have to get back into the mages guild.
Yeah, you
We
pissed them
moved
off.
the guilds. You got us kicked out of the mages guild. But now we can get back in and maybe continue with that plot line and all of that. I do want to say thanks for the engagement and for those who talked. You know, it was a slow night for support. Not every night can be amazing.
I think
It's perfectly
viewbots
fine.
might be
Still had
possible.
a great time with all of you, and I hope you
And there's still
well.
the
And until we play
the
again,
thing that people
we're
don't
gonna be
want to
continuing
talk
out
if
with
they're
all the
going to get
Imperial,
yelled at. People pick up
city
on that, believe it or
capital
not.
quest lines. Thanks a lot. See you for Oblivion soon. Peace out.
Goodbye. Get the hell out. End the stream.
Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, that was a good one. And overall, that was a great streaming week. If you want to hang out for a minute here.
Ooh, we get to hang
guys
out
all
with
take
Phil.
off. I don't know why we have so many viewers. Over 350 viewers on a random ass Tuesday night stream. I don't know where
I
you're
don't
all
understand why people actually want to watch my
can't
stupid
talk, so I
shit.
can't figure it out. Right? What happened?
What do you want us to say, DSP? Can I chat? You might ban me.
Yeah, chill with me for a second, because again, I want to remind you all what's happening on Thursday. Okay?
That's exactly it, Roman.
Let's see here. So,
If you weren't having these weird meltdowns all the
I'm
time,
glad
people
you
probably
guys
wouldn't show up out
had
of
a great
nowhere.
time with me this week. I had a great time this week. Thursday, a little different than a normal day.
DSP still
in fact,
doesn't
very
know
different from
how
typically
scenes work
on
in
a normal streaming day,
Streamlabs.
because I'm off tomorrow.
It's embarrassing,
When I would
man.
come back
I've
on
got
my
like
day off,
40
my day,
scenes on mine. What's your
back from
excuse?
break, we'd have a regular podcast that starts around 10:45 a.m. Pacific time.
And then he says
That
goodbye from the
podcast
corner
will
of the
run
screen each
till,
time.
like,
It's
you know,
really
12:30,
bizarre.
And then we do gameplay from 12:45 until like 4 p.m. That's not going to happen Thursday. On Thursday, I'm appearing on a podcast called Side
Roll Long
Scrollers.
Ultimatum. I say keep playing it. He's going to hate the
Taking
final
place,
boss.
9 a.m. Pacific time.
The final
Over
boss
on
is
your
a little
channel,
hard,
Side Scrollers. You can find
but
it.
he's
Doing
much
podcasts
easier than
for
he
about a month
looks.
now,
But DSP won't be able to
5
figure
days
that
a
out.
week. And I'm going to be on there, and it's going to be an interview. They're going to be asking me tons of questions about all the nonsense and drama on the internet about me, and I'm going to answer them as well as I can. And I'm hoping it's going to be a fun time and not just an interrogation. But I guess we're going to find out as as we go. All right, it's going to look just like this. Like, you see this setup? This is exactly how it's going to look, except I'm going to have headphones on. I haven't worn headphones in years, but I'm going to wear headphones for the show. So this is exactly how it's going to look on the show.
So you're going to have your
At least
jank
my
ass
side.
clown set up behind you. Real cool.
And we'll see what happens.
What he could do tomorrow to set up for this
We'll see
thing
what happens,
is he could wheel the
on the
green
show.
screen out here.
I'm going to answer so many questions, and then when the show is done, which I'm assuming will be at
Whatever.
least 2 hours, then I'm going to come over here to
I'll be capturing all of it. I'll be here for the entire thing.
DSP Gaming, and we're going to do a stream that's going to be kind of a decompression stream. We're going to talk about everything that happened on the show and go from there. And if there's time for gameplay, then we'll do some Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know if we'll do gameplay or not.
I thought that game
It's
was
been off for
gone.
a while, you know. We'll see how it goes. But the thing is, my normal stream is not
If he
happening.
gets super
My normal
pissed
stream
during all
starts
that and then ends up
10:45
playing
a.m.
Hogwarts, we might
That's
see
not gonna happen, 'cause
a
I'm
real
gonna be on their
meltdown.
show. So you have to wait for that show to end and then come over here, and then we'll have our little decompression stream. Okay?
let's put it this way: $13 is much more than this should have been paid.
I had a great time this week.
This whole situation we saw should not have been paid $13.
Finishing Hogwarts. Yes, we're actually finishing Hogwarts next week. Continuing and
I thought we were done with
finishing
that.
Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, more Like a Dragon Ishin, more Oblivion. Of course, we got React content coming on Saturday with DSP versus the Internet show, and I'm going to be reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, over on my DSP Reacts channel, either Thursday or Friday night, depending on time. So there's a lot going on this week coming up when I come back from my day off. I hope that you will all join me for that later this week. All right, guys?
Sounds
Thank
terrible.
you so much. Again, don't know why we have so many
Do
here.
you schedule a segment and talk about the helicopter factory on side scrollers? Uh-oh.
Not here tomorrow.
Friends of Day is
Watch
about to get
anything on the
banned.
channels. Are you doing the solid of liking the videos you're enjoying and leaving comments on them and let me know what you
The
think?
decompression stream really strikes me as odd. It's like he's
After the podcast.
preloading a
All right,
meltdown.
guys? And it sure would be great to see some of you on that podcast. The thing is, I'm going to be talking with the hosts, you know, the panel there of people, including Stuttering Craig and everybody else. I'm going to be talking to them. I'm not going to be looking at stream chat or anything. So if any of you are there, great.
No,
It'd be great to have you there. But I'm not going to be able to interact with you during that. It's going to be me answering their questions. So I hope that you guys will join me. If you can. If not, chill. I'll let you know. What I'm going to do is post up both on my Twitter at
Not gonna look like a
DSP,
hostage like in the
community tab here on the channel.
Well, Cat was right out frame with the gun pointed at him, so it kind of
Okay?
was a
All right,
hostage
guys,
video.
thank you so much. Thanks for a great streaming week. Please enjoy the day
You
tomorrow.
better make me
Be
some
safe.
money. I need some
And I
more
will see
whey
you
protein
all
powder.
Thursday after the podcast, guys. Thanks.
Saying goodbye
Peace
from the
out.
corner.
Good night.
Can't
See you
be
later.
bothered to create a scene. I don't understand. I don't understand why that's so weird. I hope Derek shows up. I hope they take questions from Derek. The woman host there. He'll say, "Hey, you look like this porn star I watch." What if that's his moment? That's his moment. Derek could come in and shine, and everyone would find him really funny because he comes in into the chat and starts griping about porn. Something that I find really rude was that Phil spilled the beans on the day of the... Yeah, he felt he had to tell people. I have to tell people. I have to tell people. I didn't notice during that clip, but I didn't see any laser sight from some sort of sniper rifle or anything. Maybe he could see the glint of the sniper scope. And okay, I have to tell you because the sniper will take me out. That's a load of crap. Man. All right, well, I guess I'm going to be out of here. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Hold on, I don't want to promise that. I need to work on some stuff for the stream Thursday. So if I can get that done in time, I might do a quick stream afterwards. And it's not going to be that long. I might just watch a couple Phil videos. But let's say it's a 50-50 for tomorrow. But I do want to get a new thumbnail, a new layout. So that really does take priority because I want it to be kind of a cool premiere thing for that. And I look forward to seeing any and all of you there. I'm excited. Thank you very much, everyone. 52 heroic individuals in chat. Let me see what I can find in soundboard. Let's do a random one. What's up with this one?
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
Groovy.
Let's see. I got another new one.
New day. New day to start over. Phil 2.0.